Jacob, welcome in. Congrats on first. How are you doing? And Jua, welcome in as well. And thanks for the check-in, Jacob. How are y'all doing? And noobs as well. They give the check-in. Hope everyone is doing well today. I always feel like waiting 4 days before next stream just feels like so long. Thank you for the shout out to noobs, Jua. Short story need to finish. Don't feel like doing it right now. Have 430 words finished. You need 800 minimum. So you're like more than halfway there. I think you can afford to give yourself a small break. I agree. Sometimes it's better to just take a break and then come back to it, and then things might just start flowing. As long as you don't put it off to the last minute. I would know that from experience. um, Adding a third stream day, I've thought about it. I have thought about it. It would definitely make getting through content quicker and afford us the ability to play other games more often. Also, did the ad run already? Nope, there it goes. Of course, I had to ask. Um, I don't know. I might, but if I do, it won't be anytime soon. I don't think. I'll still have to plan it out. All right. Until then, though, where did all of my stuff go? There it is. Should do Saturday night peak of Twitch activity. I mean, so there's two ways to look at it, right? Yes, that might be peak activity. So there's more potential for engagement and hanging out with people, and more people might be free. But the other thing is that they might just also be in other streams watching other people, which is fine. I don't want to gatekeep people to one place or another, right? Um so while it may be nice in some ways, I feel like, the trade-off for the gamble is just not necessarily worth it all the time. Bark, welcome in. How are you doing? All right. And Jua has sent me the recap for our world quest. All right, we're going to just chatting now. How is everyone doing? Annie, welcome in as well. Thank you for the check-in. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone's weekend? A lot went on recently. Oh gosh, that sounds a lot. That sounds a lot. Um, well, hopefully nothing too bad. I mean, you are here. You woke up. You saw the sun. You spent a day. You are alive and breathing, and that counts for something. Uh, this Selenic Chronicles has your favorite screenshot moment so far. Not saying anything more. Ooh, and also I've got Columbia on my screen right now because we were generously gifted a Welkin Moon last stream by Maddie Rose. So I've got uh the Columbina Welkin just staring at me at the moment. Well, she's not staring, her eyes are closed, but you know what I mean. We're to say, hate when you feel like your day goes well, but then one minuscule thing happens later that night, and then brain takes an overload. It was literally the tiniest problem ever. I totally get you though. I am I'm kind of like that. I used to be very much more like that. Um where I always felt like things could be going great for a long time, but then like something, either a minor inconvenience or just something not great will happen that kind of outweighs all the good that either has happened or is going to happen. It just felt like this universal karmic trade-off, and I really was not a fan of it. Um, but I've stopped paying attention to it, and I don't know if it just hasn't really happened like that in recent times, or if it's just uh I'm not paying attention to it, so I'm not registering it. I don't know. But I completely get where you're coming from, Jacob. Visit was a train crash, ended early. Oh gosh, no longer on speaking terms. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. The rando came back at the time he was using your images. Eesh. Uh, I think that's I think that's maybe worth reporting. I don't know. Because now they're just being very malicious in your life. Um I'm sorry that happened though. I'm sorry that a lot went on though. Glad to have you here though. Glad that you're able to take a breather, you know. Hopefully I can keep saying hopefully things turn out better or whatever. Like, you can hear the words a bunch of times. It doesn't necessarily change things. And sometimes they feel meaningless, but I truly do hope that uh things come together, and also that whatever's going on with that person, you know, they stop, whether it's by their own choice or by someone else. So um yeah. Anyways, I appreciate you, stopping by to say hi and to hang out for a bit while you're going through stuff, Bark, and hope things get better. Thank you for the shout out to Bark. Jewel, can I get a shout out for Annie as well, please? I don't think she got a shout out. Castra's Wall Story? No, you did not. Is Castris is the one who got the new outfit, right? I think she got the new outfit. Also, who's on the banner right now besides Silverwolf? Is Annie here? Yeah, Annie's here. Annie checked in a little bit ago. Yep. I think I used to know more of these lyrics. Thank you for the at Annie. She is proving that she's here. All right. Today we should be finishing up the Temple of Space, I believe, right? Thank you for the shout out to Annie. Also calls around to message a friend who had their PTC set off from it. Ooh, that's not good. And this friend broke down to tears on call because of it all. And basically, everyone that knows has just given up. If the guy shows up, just gonna block and move on. Hope he gives up. Yeah, honestly, that's sometimes the best thing you can do. When someone is just doing something to try to be malicious and gain attention, the best thing you can probably do in most cases is to just block them and move on, and then not uh feed into their whatever it's called, like their desperate need for attention. 36 pity on banner, and friend dared you to keep going until a 5-star and thankfully lost to Welt, so that means guaranteed Evanesia. And currently the banners are Silverwolf 9 and Castris, the Dahlia, and Firefly. That's right, Firefly was on the banner too. Uh, I would personally go for Silverwolf first and then oh, I want to say that. Castris is really strong from what I remember when I tried her out last time. Got baited for you notice it? Yeah, no worries, Jua. Um, I don't know. Should I go for Castris or should I go for Silverwolf first? If I'm ignoring my own like personal feelings, who is technically a better or more versatile character? Would it be? I think it's Castris, but I also don't know because they've released some new characters and some mechanics metas changed recently, right? So it could go either way, I think, from my limited knowledge. Genshin banners reset in less than 24 hours to get what you can? Yes. That's the other thing too, is today we are getting Linnea's weapon. We are on a guarantee. We're getting her weapon because I already told myself I was going to. Other news, everything else is fairly normal at least. Well, that's good. That's the silver lining sometimes, right? That we have to look at, is that everything else is going well or is at least not going terribly. Silverwolf is very strict to elation supports like Sparksy. Is Sparksy or Sparshy? I think it's Sparksy. Sparksy or Yao Guang. Castris is flexible-ish, and since you have Firefly and you want to keep using her, you could get the Dahlia or Firefly S1. S1 is the light cone. Maybe. I don't know. I'll probably run a poll next time we pull up Star Rail, which if I want to pull on these banners should probably be soon. But okay, so we're going to start off with the last Columbina daily, or Columbina weekly, sorry. We're going to get her wings, we're going to give her wings, and then we're going to do the world quest, as long as that takes. Because we shouldn't go over time, I don't think. And at the very end of that, we'll do our Linnea pulls to get her weapon. Because we're on a guarantee, might as well. I don't think, what is it? the fate points carry over, right? The fate points reset per weapon banner, right? Star Wars banners switch over on May 12th. Next banners being Evanescia, Tribi, Sunday, and Fei Xiao. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's switch over. And we have our Columbino Welkin Moon, courtesy of Maddie Rose last stream. Oh, right, music. Hang on. There. I don't remember if the sound effect. Benella, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Mr. Riri, welcome in. Thank you, Jua, for the shout out. How was Genshin? You were doing co-op, right? You were doing some more co-op stuff, I think I saw. No Paimon, that will be next stream. Perfect time to see Noelle. She's C6 now. Nice! Congrats! Congrats on the C6, Noelle. We love to see it. Yeah, Paimon, that's gonna be next. Oh, we can get another Yehoda constellation. And a bunch of cool little things. What is this? Oh, it's the ballista. Oh, that's cool looking. Alright. We are going to book it over to... Ooh, actually, hang on. I'm going to condense my resin real quick before we do that. Every Monday like clockwork. I see, I see. How was the co-op? Did you do anything specific, or was it just, was it normally, like, just grinding for mats with chat and them, right? Alright. Give me those. Talk to Catherine, and then we talk to Columbina. Yes, please. When do those... I've always had, like, over 500, whatever those points are to do this. When do they reset? Is it at the start of the next version? Got carried as always. Trounces and domains. Nice. Just getting prepared for the new theater reset. Oh, that's right. When is that? I have to do... I think I did this current theater, right? I did the current theater, yes. I have not done the current Spiral Abyss, so that'll be upcoming in a week or two if we have time for that, which I honestly think we should. Got your Gallagher E2, thankfully. He's not easier anymore. Nice. Nevertheless to Everness comes out in 2 days. Wait, is it not out already? I thought it was already out. I thought I've seen people playing it. Or was that like closed beta or like early access for content creators? They reset on major versions, so Snezhnaya release. Also, Snezhnaya is coming out on 12th of August, right? According to the code that we were given. That's the date they've used. It'd be weird that they use a date that doesn't correlate to that. Alright. Oh, look at... Oh, there's so many Kuhenki here. Alright. Guys, are we ready? Mochi, welcome in! How you, Mochi? How you doing? Every patch, also theater is this Friday. Hope Luck returns for Llama's banner. Want to go for C0, Llama, C2 Nefer, and R1 each? Ooh, good luck. Good luck to you. I might go for Nefer. Even though I really should be saving for Nicole, I might try some cheeky Nefer pulls. We'll see. They come from doing quests. They come from... Oh, yeah. No, I know that they come from that. Like, because I keep doing quests and other things, and I just never use them. But, like, then last patch, or last version, I think I started using them just to save time. And because, honestly, Nodcry only has, like, 5 or 6 different commissions. I've done them all multiple times. Until they add more, I'm just going to keep using the quick stuff, you know? It's out for pre-install, but not out. I thought it was out. So, have I just seen, like, people playing closed beta or early access stuff? Or has it only just been, like, trailers and I keep thinking it's gameplay? Pre-download, and those were closed beta servers. Okay, everything is subject to change. Stay strong! Alright, we'll stay strong. We'll stay strong for Nicole. Nicole's out soon too, yes. In, what are the banner links? 20 days? So, like, a little over 3 weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks-ish. Currently this, but also this, because you broke another friend with your ER total on Auroron, and you're like, can you give me that from my Raiden Shogun? What's your Auroron's ER? Need to go over and that on their rerun. Ooh. Maddie, welcome in. Good evening to you as well. Thank you again, Maddie, for the I was thanking you earlier, but thank you for the Columbina, the Welcome Moon. Oh, I accidentally triggered the scene. Didn't mean to.
Oh, that smells great! Do we make it in time for Columbina's mealtime again?
Alright, we're gonna try to do this cutscene without too many distractions. I'll get caught up on chat after, but I'm gonna get caught up on chat now before I do that. A bit of both. Currently 194. Oh my goodness. Although, isn't Raiden very ER hungry? I guess 194 is still a fair bit. Thank you for the shout out to Maddie. I think Nicole comes out May 20th. I don't recall the exact date. I just know that it's the patch after this next one. Which is a Wednesday. Okay, well then that would make sense. That would align with the release schedule. Or as you know, Raiden wants 240-270. See, that's what I was thinking, but to be fair, 194 is not a bad amount. Especially if you have other batteries on the team. You could probably make do with 194. But yeah, I always thought like 200 something was the minimum. At least that's what that was the common number I had seen. So, alright. This is the very last Columbina Weekly. I don't know, is there any chance of continuation after this, I wonder? Probably not. Which is, it's a little sad, it's a little bittersweet, because it means that there won't be any more of these. Unless, can you replay them? Are you able to replay Columbina Weeklies? Oh, that would be so cool. Okay, Chua, okay. No, understood. Understood. I think she wants a ton of ER because she's a very burst-heavy DPS. Might be 300 with signature. Not very clued on Raiden, but no, she's very stat-heavy. I've seen 300 ER builds, I'm pretty sure. The majority of them I've seen at least start with 200. Like, 2 something something. So, alright. Here we go.
Huh. Are those Kuhenki lining up? For soup the Columbina's serving?
It's not that big of a spoiler, so you'll tell me. Okay. I'll use your message as like the point that I come back to when I catch up on chat afterwards, but feel free to tell me.
Just a moment. Wow! This is really good! Refreshing, tasty fruit soup! Paimon's never had anything quite like it! Another serving? Make that 2!
Are you learning to cook? Paimon with the bowl in her face.
Yes, I asked Vanessa for some basic recipes, and I've made several attempts. The Kuhenkian animals have both responded quite positively.
That's hilarious. Having any issues in the kitchen?
Well, my sleeves are too wide. They brush against the pot if I'm not careful.
So it's not the cooking itself that's giving you trouble.
I struggle somewhat with making desserts, though.
Oh.
You have to get the temperature and proportions just right.
She must not have cooked much for herself in the past then. Besides, desserts and snacks are particularly hard to get right if you're working solo. Would you like me to help?
Sure. Let's start with crumb kake, shall we? Would you like to try one?
We'll take a nibble. We're not going to be rude and chow down. We'll take a nibble just to be safe, just to be sure and not seem like we're being very gluttonous. Oh, wow, that first bite probably soured my face into a prune. Oh no, was it not good? But after you swallow some, the sweetness resurfaces. Maybe it gets better once you get used to it?
What do you think?
Passable, but there's room for improvement.
Did Paimon miss anything?
Try this real quick, would you? Oh, his face.
What are you trying to do to Paimon?
The aftertaste is pretty good though.
It's all about the initial taste. Couldn't one of you have warned me to take a smaller bite?
That wouldn't be very Paimonial of you though.
If you hadn't said anything, Paimon would have thought this was a prank. Watching people's faces pucker or something. Okay, let me try again.
More time passes.
Here, try this batch.
I'm glad we didn't chow down. Actually, I'm curious what would happen if we chowed down. Whoa, this is way better. 2 thumbs up. It's delicious. You sure learn fast.
Really? Paimon wants some too. That's the stuff. Oh, so tasty. Good enough to be given as a gift?
I'd say so.
Totally. Wait, did you learn how to cook and make crumb kake because you wanted to make a present for someone? Yes, for my friends.
That's a great idea.
Do you still remember the first time you came here together? You had prepared some food for me.
Mm-hmm.
Though the food couldn't do much to replenish the power I had lost, eating it did make me feel more relaxed. I did not give it much thought then, but now I understand. The time and effort put into carefully preparing food by hand is what gives it soul. What I enjoyed was not simply the food itself, but the warmth and kindness in the hands that made it. And the less those hands seek reciprocity, the greater the warmth and kindness required to match it in turn.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Aww, Paimon's gonna blush if you go on like that. To be honest, we were at least kinda hoping to get on your good side back there.
What's with the Zoro pose, Ether? But things are different now. If there's anything you'd like to eat, just say the word.
Indeed. But now that I understand all this, I'd like to do a little more. It's a wonderful feeling. Would you come with me to visit our friends?
Mm-hmm.
Apart from the crumb kake, I have also prepared a few other gifts. But they must be sent in secret.
Gotcha.
What?
Understood.
In secret? If you don't mind Paimon asking. Well, you've always been the ones to pleasantly surprise me. I'd like to see how my friends will react when the tables are turned.
That's so wholesome.
Phew! We were running all over! Finally done!
Oh, we don't get to see them giving it out. Okay.
Their reactions were kind of surprising, though. Some didn't even realize they were gifts from you, Columbina.
I know, just got right to snacking.
It's fine. I expected as much. What's important is that they were happy to receive the gifts. In that case, Lauma definitely knew the crumb cakes and wreath on her desk came from you. Paimon can understand her being hesitant about wearing the wreath, but seriously, she stared at the crumb cakes for a good 10 minutes and still couldn't bring herself to eat one.
I was getting worried that she might enshrine them.
It seems Yahoda got quite the fright, though. Perhaps we shouldn't have slipped the gifts directly behind her.
She almost jumped out of her skin.
Maybe she's just naturally more alert? Still, she seemed to calm down when Asher came over to paw at the scratching post you sent. As for our other friends who aren't in Not Cry, I'm counting on you to deliver their gifts.
Which other friends? I must say, you're quite good at preparing presents.
Here. Oh, is it finally our turn? Huh? Candies? Paimon thought we'd get crumb cakes like everyone else.
Are these candies from Moon Prayer Night?
Well, you already had some of those while taste testing. Some variety is nice, don't you think?
Yeah, they're really good too. Better than the Moon Prayer Night candies even.
That's good to hear. And there's one more gift. Here. For you.
This is a wind glider?
I've heard it said that the skies belong to the birds, and the land to the beasts, while the vast space between the two is reserved for adventurers wearing wing gliders. With this by your side, may your path forward ever be lit as with moonlight.
It's perfect. Thank you.
And thank you for your companionship.
We did it! Okay, so is there a where's the screenshot then? Alright, let me I can catch up on chat now. Cobalt, welcome in! How are you doing? Basically, you get to optionally meet up with her again to gain blessings for the week to assist with non-cry gameplay. Ooh, however, it's all just repeats of the minigames like drink making or determining the shape the Kuhenki make or playing music. Honestly, I'm so down. Like, I'm still so down for replaying any of those events. Hi, Boron. No, it's Cobalt. Goes to a mountain, strange things happen. Paimon the gluttonous fiend is ruined by her greed. Yep, this is why gluttony is bad, because you could accidentally eat something sour and make a silly face. Oh, interesting. So hang on. Oh, right, I cannot, there we go. I don't know if there's anything left back here. Also, where was the screenshot moment, Jua? Was it... I don't know what it would have been that you were referring to. Glider, yes, glider. Upon making Varka, Team Nicole, Jurin, and Prune. Oh, nice. Very and minimal survivability. Nice. Plan on... Wait, what was this? What did they say again? Oh, right, so much fire. Zoro pose is the screenshot. Oh, I got you. Probably the friends from Mondstadt. Which Mondstadt people did Columbina meet, though? Varka. Never mind. Varka, Albedo, Jurin. Yes, you're right. A little slow, but yes, you're right. And maybe the Fatui. Perhaps. Arlecchino? True. Arlecchino. Anyone else in the Fatui that's, you know, alive? Because, you know, Sandrone. Glider. I'm so happy we got the glider. I'm gonna equip it right now before I forget. If I can figure out how to... There we go. I don't know why I was tabbed out of the game. Columbina is the first and maybe the only person to get the wind glider, because I don't know if there's anyone else that this really fits on that I have. I think there are other people that it fits on, but I don't remember if I have them or not. Oh, Skirk. Surely. Yes, actually that looks really good on Skirk. I need a quick replace on... Well, no, I don't want to do this just in case. A Long Day in the Mountains Sanatorium probably has some of your favorite music in Genshin in terms of just how it feels. Do you mean like the music in the temple, or just like somewhere else in the quest? Or like all? Are you learning to cook? Selenic Chronicles complete. Thanks for winning Glider Columbine. I'm going to give right back to you because it looks best on you. It really does. And I think that's kind of a sweet thing. It's like, thank you for this gift, but it's more fitting on you. Who else does this work on? Electro looks better. Raiden, though, perhaps. Honestly, it could work, but I think Electro looks better. Also, just because I did not want the possibility of the reward expiring, I went ahead and claimed Diluc's C6 from the weeklies. I have not activated it just so I could do it on stream. So here we go. That's a C6 Diluc, and that means that every Diluc constellation we get after is going straight to Ascending Noel. Congrats, you found one of the top numbered active male names, Cobalt. It looks so pretty on Lauma. Does it? Oh, I don't have Lauma. Oh, I do have Lauma. I was thinking Nefer. Lauma... Level 60? No, where is she? Oh, there she is, 70. It doesn't look bad, I agree. However, I think... What do I have on her right now? Ooh, Animo doesn't look too bad on her either. You know what? Just because it's like Columbina's basically #1 fan. We're gonna give it to her. Although, what do I actually have on her at the moment? Oh, the Snow Wings. Alright. Yeah, these look a little better than the Snow Wings, at least. So, we'll do that. Guess just his name is bypassed. Don't have her. See, it was very matching. Don't have Llama. You did put it on Zabai, though. I do have Zabai that I could put it on as well. Casual. Sorry, give me 1 second to figure out what that's a lot of letters, and I'm a little blind as an eye. Casual Amamiya? Welcome in, Casual Amamiya. How are you doing? Long story short, change your name from... Oh, Cryo. Call you Amamiya. I will do my best. It's a little bit of a mouthful for me, but I will do my best. But welcome in, Mamma Mia. How are you doing today? Technically Skara and Dory. For the wings? Are we talking about the wings or something else? Because I don't see it working on Skara, but maybe... Oh! Seat Lolly. Duh. Let's try Seat Lolly. Because she's got the Electro wings. Oh, those look so pretty on her. We're switching that. Basically, everyone who has Electro wings is a candidate for having the new wings as well. Could it work on... Oh, she's only got these wings. Why did I never change those? Was there really nothing better? I guess not. Huh, okay. Well, I guess she's also... The black wings don't look that bad, though. To be fair. We'll keep those on her for now. Who was the other one? Dory. Who said Dory? Also, maybe Mizuki? Yeah, we'll go ahead. Just because they match slightly better than the Electro Wings. The glider matches with some odd characters like Fischl and Skirk. I remember Fischl. I was working my way down to Fischl as well. She has Electro Wings. They do look good. I agree. However, I think the dark purple gives her more of that Immunoctreich vibe. So I'm going to keep the Electro ones on her. Where even... Oh, there's Dory. Right, at the very bottom of the list because I never upgraded her. Oh, they do look good, though. Okay, we'll switch those. Alright. Oh, Kuching. Oh, wait, we did Kuching already. Although, do I have... I don't have Kuching's outfit. Maybe it looks better on her outfit? No, because her outfit's like a navy blue, right? So pretty. They are so pretty. Kuching is a very specific list of characters that it matches. Like, physically the sanatorium at the top of the mountain. I don't remember what the sanatorium music itself sounds like. I just remember the creepy vibe that I really liked. Some of your favorite music. I'll have to take a listen again next time we head up there, which is gonna be soon. Probably. It takes a brave man to re-gift something to the original gifter. I'm pretty sure I've done that IRL. Like, not often, but I'm pretty sure that I've done it at least once in my life. And then there have been times in my family where we would do that as kind of a joke. But also it was not a joke at the same time. I'm gonna dip for now, probably catch you later, Toodles. Alright, sounds good, Jacob. Take care, thanks for hanging out. How never gonna give you up. Based it off the last name of the Persona 5 protagonist. I forgot that that was their name. I forgot Amamiya was their last name. Huh. The scar was for the letters. I mean, oh, the letters and the gifts. Gotcha. That's true. I guess he also does technically set up in Sumeru. Trying to look through characters to see who you gave it to. Columbina, Skirk. Did we already change the Skirk? We did change Skirks, yep. Zabai, Chi-Chi, New Ether Outfit, Summer Barbara, and Bored of Searching Your Characters. Wait, Chi-Chi, though, is actually one I hadn't thought about. Cute. Yes, absolutely. And then Ether, you said. New outfit, Ether. What does he have right now? The Snow Wings? He's got the Snow Wings, which I think, honestly, it's going to be hard to beat that. Let's see. in terms of like matching, I definitely think the Snow Wings match better. But in terms of story, in terms of aura, I think this is definitely the right way to go. However, I'm a little bit more on the aesthetics because I don't necessarily think about the lore when I'm just trying to not plummet to my death. So I do think you have a based idea there though, Jua. So I will give that to you. Yeah, Miko's is not... Who else did you say? Oh, right, Zabai. I never got to Zabai. I don't think I did. Oh, but the animal kind of brings out certain details, though. I'm gonna keep the animals on, because it brings out certain, like the jade details on her outfit, I think. So we'll leave that. I think that'll do it. Oh, I wanted to check this as well. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, this just tells us that we've done everything. Okay, sounds good. Might go find enough on Flynn's and check out the sanatorium, although I wonder if the music changes post-quest completion. Ooh, that's a good question. Right, hang on. Flynn's first, which I think this will look really silly putting it on Flynn's just because of how dark his outfit is. But I'm down to check. Actually, not as silly as I thought it would. It is a little silly, but not as much as I thought, because of like these lighter details and how his hair gradients down from dark to light the same way as the wings. But now I want to see about purple. Purple doesn't look bad on him. I think the black, the original, is kind of the most fitting though. But that's honestly not as bad. I actually would consider this. You know what? Screw it. We're doing it. It's actually a pretty good one. Just because, like, okay, so like I said, the gradient, right? It's mostly, color-wise, it's a little off. But the gradient matches really well, I think. Because right here, where the hair tips meet the wings, it almost does match. However, I'll probably switch between that one and the original black, just because black on black is like a really good color tone aesthetic. I think you give the ether on story and it was close enough, but looking at it, snow looks cool too. I agree. I'm also glad that I got the snow wings. It looks good with his hair. It does. I agree. Yeah. His hair is also... So, am I the only one who forgets that he's got such long hair? Like, if we took out this bit where this layer here that you can see, if you just took out everything that was underneath it, just chopped it off right there. That's how I always thought his hair was for the longest time. I just keep forgetting that he's got such long hair in the back. And honestly, it's rather fitting, I think, for him. The short hair, I mean. So, I don't know. Anyways, I'm yapping a bit. Personally thought Animo was a bit too bright for Zabai, which is why you went with Columbina wings, but I can see point. Yeah, no, it's kind of like it's a very specific, yeah, no, but I agree. It's very particular taste. Could also just be a monitor color setting thing. That's also true. That is also very true. I don't think, yeah, no, I've got Animo on her, I'm pretty sure, and I think that's the best. Who else here? Ooh, maybe Layla? Although these are, like, not only does the color kind of match, but it's thematic, I think, for Layla's character. Those don't look too bad, though. What about these? That's actually kind of difficult. We don't have those wings, unfortunately. Snow wings also look good on her. I don't know. What did I have on her? I've got these ones. We'll keep those. I don't want to go through too many choices right now. That's basically all the characters that I think at a glance it could work on. What do we have on Ino? Oh, the Dendro wings. I think it works too because the Dendro wings are much smaller. So they look like they fit her her stature a bit better. But Columbina wings, yeah, no. Dendro wings. Alright. So still can't believe how good Nefer looks with the Xbox wings. They really look like they were designed for her. See, you're making me want to pull for Nefer next patch or next half. And I can't. I need to save those pulls for Nicole. Alright, I'm gonna get caught up on chat, but I'm gonna work my way back to the temple real quick. Alright, we'll go here. Also run Never on the Microsoft wings. I think Farzan actually went with Wings of Feast. Really? That's an interesting choice. Silverwolf99 is kind of twinning with Layla in terms of hair. True. The double, or the twin drills. Same for Aino with the Wings of Feast. Interesting. Aino present. Welcome in, Niche. How are you doing today? Oh, we need to, I get the next ones? Plus it fits the light green trim on her coat. It does, yeah. Which is the primary reason why I chose them. But the wings being much smaller was a good, like, added detail. Never gonna stop you there. Alongside wanting C2R1, Nefer, Caesar R1, Lama, Nicole, Durin, Prune also want to be able to drive because it saves so much money. So kind of torn between spending or saving for that. I mean, it depends. How much do you need to drive? No, that's a joke. Be financially responsible, people. I'm not a great example for financial responsibility sometimes, so I'm about to drop some money here on Linnea. Linnea's ignore my brain going blank on her name for a second there. I'm about to drop some money on Linnea's weapon, most likely, unless we can get it in 5 to 7 pulls. I don't remember what our pity is at. Is it at, no, okay, we did a little bit of wishing. It's at 5. We're at 5. We're at 5 pity. Stay strong and save. I have to stay strong. I have to stay strong. I can't go broke. I cannot go broke over this. Orchid, welcome in. How are you doing today? How is everything going? You can teleport to the center using the marker. Don't need to walk in. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to be able to, like, get caught up on chat a little bit instead of... I forgot that it was a... I forgot what the trigger was. I didn't want to accidentally trigger something. I forgot that it was talking to Historia. Never thought you may end up skipping both Llama and Never again. Oof. Rip Mochi, but I'm right there with you. I have to skip Never. Surely she'll be on a rerun in, like, a year or something. Or maybe, like, whenever Not Cry Chronicled comes out. Same for Aino, meaning did what... Oh, what I did for Aino, not the Wings of East. Oh, gotcha. Doing alright, just waiting for lasagna to finish up in the oven. Nice. Hope you're well. I've been doing okay. Not too bad. I did hit, like, not Genshin related, but I hit a new peak in Valorant. So I'm now Silver 3. I don't think I'll be able to hit Gold by the end of this act, because I think it's ending in, like, soon. But I have seen a bit of, like, there was a rough patch of me just, like, being horrid at the game and not I don't know, just getting frustrated at, like, how much my mechanical skills have degraded. But then I had a string of really good games. I don't know if it's me or if it's the enemies. And then my rank up game, the enemies were throwing. Like, it was a fine match. Towards the end, they started throwing. I don't know why. And they were, like, plats as well. Like, plats and golds. I don't know why they all of a sudden decided to, like, literally sabotage their team, not fight us, tell us where the teammates are, and tell us to just hide because they stole the bomb and couldn't plant. So I don't know what was going on there. Anyways, that's besides the point. Things have been okay, though. Long story short, things have been okay, though. Thanks for asking, Niche. Also run Nefer on the Xbox wings. Okay, So here's a question I have. Because I don't know if I can get the Xbox wings. Because... Oh, sorry, not the Xbox. PlayStation wings. I have the Xbox wings. The PlayStation wings. I don't know if I can get them. Hang on, let me switch to a different character that it looks better on. I don't like seeing them on Noelle. Not Skirk. Maybe Ganyu? That doesn't look too bad on Ganyu. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... I don't think that it's as simple as logging, like, connecting my account. Like, logging into my account on a PlayStation and then claiming it, right? Surely it's not that easy. Wings of Feast for Farazan, you think works because the darker blue goes well with the design on her dress. You say Wings of Feast. Are you talking about these ones, Jua? Because that's what I'm thinking of, Wings of Feast. TBH can already drive, know how to and everything, just need the documents to legally. Ah, gotcha. Pulls up Noel's Noelle funding tax forms. You spent that much. I did spend quite a bit. But the good thing is, because I'm a streamer, because I'm an affiliate streamer, I can just charge it as a business expense. It just means that when I do all my like end of year stuff, I don't technically make as much. But I don't do this to make money. I do this because it's fun, and I like hanging out with you guys and documenting my Genshin gameplay and hanging out with all y'all, and letting you guys watch and judge me, apparently. But also just the love of the game. Like, it's not the best, it's not the best excuse, but I don't mind necessarily investing in this game just because of how much I do love playing. So that's my excuse. Take it or leave it. They'll stare at it for a solid 4 seconds. They're like, who are you? I was looking for... Hear me out. So I forgot her name. So I went to the Wish banner and I then proceeded to forget where her name was on the banner. I was looking like top left to like going down, and then before I even got here, I got to like her face and then stared at it for like 2 seconds and then remembered. Trying to get Never But Lose to Llama. Oh, the horrors. Orchid! Congrats on the 20 stream streak. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Angel, welcome in. How are you doing? PlayStation, you need a PlayStation account, but you also can't use them unless you're on PlayStation. Like, you can't equip them. Okay, so that kind of rolls out, which is fine. It's not a huge FOMO thing for me, but I was kind of wondering, and I kind of figured that'd probably be the case. It's that easy. Same with Xbox. Wait, which one? No, Starlit Feast. Gotcha. So that's why I was a little confused, Juho, when you said Farazan with Wings of Feast. I was like, really? Like, that's certainly a choice, but sure. You're saying Wings of Starlit Feast. This one. This makes a lot more sense. I can definitely see that one. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. There's legit PS Glider that you can't use on PC. Yeah. Unfortunate. But honestly, like, it's... Why do I keep equipping it on characters it doesn't look good on? There. Like, that's fair. Like, it looks really cool, but it's also, like, just similar enough to this, I think, that I'm fine without it. Also, like, I'm not going to start all of a sudden just... I'm not going to buy a PlayStation just to play Genshin, just to get these wings, you know? Forgot feasting was a thing. Have the PS wings as you were formerly a PS player, but you can't use them because you now play on PC. I see. Yeah, no, that's fair though. Don't actually have wings of feasting. Really? I thought you did. I thought most people had these. I forget, this was a Twitch drop, right? The difference between them is the Xbox wings are more Microsoft than Windows, being Microsoft lets you equip them on PC, which is stupid. So you can only equip these on PlayStation, and can only equip these on PC. Is that right? Am I hearing that right? That's a little... I mean, sure, I guess, like, if you expect it for one, you expect it for the other. Now, that being said, I don't think I actually have these equipped on anyone, because I don't have Lauma, and I don't think they look good on most Dendro characters. Like, they're too much. Well, okay. I take it back a little bit. They don't look that bad on Nahida, but I think her wings look they're much more fitting. Kali I think has the black wings. No, she also has Dendro. These don't really. They kind of, the white clashes a little bit and the dark spots on the green. So yeah, I stand by what I said. Hang on, I unstand by what I said. I have them on one person. I have them on exactly one person. There we go. Wings of Feasting was a Twitch spend money thing, you think? I didn't think it was, because I didn't spend money on them, I'm pretty sure. McDonald's collab? No, those weren't. These were the McDonald's collab one, because these are more recent. This, I think, was the KFC. They called them the KFC wings. So I think this was a KFC collab, right? Which is... That's Noelle's outfit, by the way. The KFC collab. She was wearing, like, the cute little black beret and the black dress. That's the Noelle KFC collab. Might have been before you had your own income. Oh, gotcha. Don't have the KFC wings, but it's okay. You do have the McDonald's wings. And honestly, like, going from this to this is a huge upgrade. Again, like, they only fit, like, aesthetically, design-wise on certain characters, but, like, just the, like, quality going from this to this, you can see. This isn't bad, but this is premium, you know? And I think I have that one on exactly 2 characters, because that's what I think it only fits on 2 characters. 1 being Arlecchino, and 2 being Linny. Linny is, like, the most fitting for them, because this pattern is, I think it matches or is the same as his coat lining. A second set of wings that Noel has that you don't? Wait, which ones? First column, 4th row you also don't have. First column, 4th row. These ones. From the, this is the... Orchestra. Oh my gosh, my brain's so slow today. I used up all my brain juice today at work, I think. I was super productive. I was, like, not distracted by hardly anything. I, like, worked an actual, like, full shift, just non-stop, basically. With, like, a couple breaks, but my brain's a little bit slow right now. You can equip them on PC because they're Microsoft and Windows is owned by Microsoft. PS is PS exclusive, but Xbox wings are Microsoft exclusives. Or but. Okay, interesting. Those are the KFC ones. Don't have those or the McDonald's ones. The Starlit blue ones. Starlit. This one? I think these were a festival witnessed in a distant world. I don't remember. I think these were also a Twitch drop though. And we got them in the mail. I don't recall exactly how they got, or how we got them. You have the McDonald's ones on Kazuha? I do too. Honestly, like, he's one of the few, again, that, like, these, in my opinion, fit Kazuha, Noelle, and maybe, like, a random 1 or 2 other characters. Looking at Wings of Feasting, it was for buying 2 months of tier 1 subs. Really? Wait. Wings of Feasting. This one. 2 months of tier 1 subs? I don't recall spending money that way for these wings. Never got to see the orchestra IRL. I think you could get the code for them other ways though, right? I think there was 1 or 2 other ways you could get the code for them. Either by someone going to the orchestra or just some other method. I thought there was another method you could do to get them. That was only, like, tangentially related to the orchestra. 2 orchestra wings, 1 KFC, Xbox, and PlayStation. The wings are very pretty. A lot of these, yes, a lot of these are very pretty. These ones are some of the prettiest, I think. This one, I'd say this one too, even. Honestly, these are really pretty, but the texture is a little too flat compared to the ones we have now. If they could update this, this could easily take #1, I think. Especially with this design in the middle. If they, like, made that glow pop a bit more and then made these a bit darker and look a little more like how this kind of looks like space almost, these would easily be #1 in design. Starlit Feast is for having Prime Gaming. Wings of... Oh, Starlit Feast. Prime. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense then, because I have Prime. I think it's Twitch Prime. You had to claim a few months of Twitch Prime drops. Okay, that does make sense. That lines up. They look pretty with Yelan's alt outfit. Ooh, true. What do I have on Yelan's? I'm getting super sidetracked right now, but we will get into the quest soon, I promise. Oh, that's right. I put Farina's because in addition to Farina, I think Yelan's the only other one because of how her outfit is dark and light. So it kind of mimics that. It mirrors that, rather. So that's what I put on her. But these... actually, hang on. These. Yeah, those are like the next best, I think. However, I'm going to keep her on these ones because I think that's super fitting. You have those wings on Shifra's. Had to buy the orchestra ones. Oh, okay. In game from a thing. I see, I see. Don't have the blue ones, the McDonald's ones, the KFC ones. The feasting ones I had done the Twitch thing for. Those you could buy in game. Yeah, I thought there was another way to get them. Someone let me know if there's like if you find the answer, like what the other way was, if there was one, or if it was only the orchestra. Back in 10 sounds good. Thank you for the lurk, Orchid. Either go to the orchestra or buy an in-game bundle, and it was still free to play. Bundle, yes, thank you, Jua. At least the butterfly wings, the music note wings were free. I agree, yes, because I think they just gave this to you in the mail. I don't recall the reason though. Because you have the orchestra ones. Just use third-party mods to have aesthetic matches to characters. I would be careful admitting that online, Bark, because that is against TOS. Right now you remember? Wait, what do you remember? What does Mochi remember? Oh, Mochi's trying to get my attention. What's up, Mochi? Are you just trying to get me back on track for the quest, or? Okay, I see. I am being told to... It's been 40 minutes of fashion. More funny than actually distressing. Alright, we're good. I think we're good, we're good. No! Your Yo-Yo ID is a secret, so you're safe. That's true, that's fair, but also, be careful if they have, like, I don't know if they have any, like, server-side tools that can identify people using mods. Like, what are they called? Anti-cheats or whatever. So, just, in general, just be careful. But yes, alright. I think we're good. Back on track for quest? Alright, perfect. We are back on track. We're going to finish the Temple of Space today. I'm pretty sure we're able to finish still. If you have Twitch drops, then no, you're not. Wait. Twitch drops... Oh, you mean for the UID thing? That's... Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Talking to us... Wait. We talked to Zeitland already. One more time, just because I forgot. Oh, and also Jua sent me a recap. Let me pull up the recap as well. No, Paimon. Thank you. I'm really glad I met you at the end. If anything, it feels like you got dragged into all this because of us. Wait, the end? What do you mean? I mean, ours were all pretty dangerous adventures, but I got to see so many incredible things. That's not so bad. Hey, don't just brush Paimon's question off like that. Did I? I don't like how she's being very foreboding, to be fair. Okay, so, for the recap. Previously on Genshin Impact, you met Zeitland, who was looking for her twin sister, but found her great. Nihilida appears and asks for your help. When you ask to let Zeitland leave, Nihilida appears to recognize Zeitland and kidnaps her with red cubes, just like how Lumine was kidnapped before. You use the statue of the Animal Archon to travel to the Temple of Space, where you reunite with Zeitland. You met Astoria. He explained that Nihilida and Malanta were created by the God of Space. The God of Space went missing, and Nihilida departed, leaving Malanta, who became increasingly severe. Zeitland's sister Hilda was at the Temple of Space, and the people recognized her because of it. Zeitland's suitcase was stolen, with the items inside scattered to the other exhibits. You recover Zeitland's stolen items and save...
Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
You recover Zeitlin's stolen items and save the people in the various exhibits. To make it to the master of the temple, you need to make the path using your own memories, making you forget them forever. Zeitlin thanks you, saying she's glad she met you at the end. All of that is very heavy topic stuff, so let's, I think, just get into it. Scubbles, welcome in. How you doing? Did you figure out what you're gonna do today? If you are doing shenanigans, hope they're fun, and if you are gonna try to get back into G2, then good luck on the games. Oh, you got to G2 already. Nice, congrats. Alright, I need to try and get into gold, but I don't think I have time in this act, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I can get into gold this act. I think it'll have to be next act. Very long and short of this quest, head admin makes Minecraft server, has 2 mods. Head admin dips, 1 mod also dips. Remaining mod gets very upset that people are still playing on the server. I like that. The canvas skin mods are generally safe because they don't mess with the game, just overlay the texture. That's true, but it's also still it's still technically against TOS.
1 cube or 2.
I have 1.5 days. Now, do you think it's possible if, like, Yumi and Delta run some games tomorrow? It could either go really well or really bad. I'm willing to try, though. It'd be really cool if I could hit gold this act. That'd be so cool. Not a chance? Okay, fair enough. Alright, Historia. Are you feeling rested? Have you talked to everyone you wanted to? Yes. Very well. Zeitland, calm down for a moment and hear me out. I have no wish to be disrespectful or to speak out of blind hope. Your sister may still be alive. I saw her gravestone. Her picture was right there. But isn't it possible there's nothing buried within? Paimon wants that to be true, really, but isn't that kind of optimistic? In the last letter she wrote to me, my sister said she'd already decided to... That farewell wasn't written as a final goodbye, was it? She said she was going somewhere far away. She mentioned it to me before. She always wanted to travel the world before she got old. Hilda wasn't speaking figuratively. She really did leave the sanatorium and set off. She talked about that? She was always so bright. She got along with people easily. Then she probably never told you that we were all that the other had. Let me be honest. Let me be cold for a moment. If her leaving would have caused 3 or 4 people to grieve, that weight might have outweighed her sadness. But now it's only me. She knew I'd understand, that I would forgive her for it. It's not like that. You shouldn't think of it that way. You don't have to feel sorry for me. When we were kids, our parents were still around and life was good. Those memories were enough to carry us forward. But growing up, the world gets hard. I've always been more introverted, and dealing with people at work really wears me out. I thought my sister, being so outgoing, would have it easier. But even she always looked exhausted when she grew up. Huh. You two still have a future. Oh, then she probably never mentioned her fiancé. He was just a good person, an ordinary one. Kind, interesting. Sometimes I wish he hadn't been. If he'd been a bad man, things might have been easier. His family had a hereditary illness. Some strange disease. They never lived long. He'd joke about it sometimes, blame the Animal Archon for planning Mondstadt too well, so even a family like his never faded out. One day, he said he was going to save the world, and then he left. Interesting. Is she mentioning someone we know? Also, thank you for the Angie, and the care package, and the check-in as well. What am I missing? A fresh Silver 3, let me remind you how long you were stuck in Silver 3. That's fair, that's true. But, like, there could just be a string of good games. And, like, Yumi and Delta, I think, make a pretty solid trio. So, you know, I think there's potential, but it's lesser, like it's a lesser probability. I do agree. My mechanical skills are not super refined, so it would have to heavily rely on a game per game basis. Keep getting sugar-free hydration ads. Water. Know what you mean? Yeah, no, but that's sugar-free hydration. That dihydrogen monoxide. Thank you for the care package, Angie. Let me do that real quick. And thank you for the lurk as well. Did queue with Delta, and he was in Silver 3 for a few days. So it's possible, but 1.5 days is definitely not a whole lot, especially since there won't be a whole lot of time after I get home tomorrow anyways. So yeah, no, it's probably not happening this act, but next act, for sure, I'm going to try to be a bit more diligent on that. Oh, it's on a soft reset too. Okay, so just the one game then. Okay, so it's a little less grinding. So yeah, that's my goal for this next act, is to hit gold. I would really like that. So one day he said he was going to leave, or he said he was going to save the world, and then he left. Mentioned an uncurable illness, which my first thought was Elazar, but this is Mondstadt, not Sumeru. And I feel like they would have been a Mondstadter. Going to save the world and then left. Who would that have been? Maybe it's no one. Maybe it's not someone we know. Maybe it's just a new person. This is a brand new story. Do you drink probably a bit too much flavored zero sugar sparkling water, but hey, as long as you're getting that 90% of water in your body, 98%, but same difference. Maybe going back to platinum up. Yeah, it's rough. Like trying to rework. No, like you've definitely got it rough, and you've had like rough strings, but you've also come back a lot too, which I think is really great. Save the world. Well, the world's still turning, so maybe somewhere out there, in a place no one noticed, you really did. You know how you always say that if someone who lives forever can't love everyone and be loved back, the world would drown in sorrow? I think you're right, which means a short life isn't even allowed that much. He wanted to give his life to love, and it only hurt my sister more. So much that she was sent to a sanatorium in the mountains, this very place beneath our feet, a place steeped in curses. She never told me any of this. I'm sorry. And knowing all that, you still think she's alive? I do, because she did something here. And because of my fear, she was forced to live on. You have my respect, Astoria, you really do. But I think you've seen too much suffering across history. Pain vast enough to drown the world. For someone as ordinary as me, even a small part of that is enough to bury an entire life. You can't truly understand my sister and I. So, how do I set foot on mortal earth once more? I'm just a short-lived little someone. Eternity isn't meant for me. Mr. Astoria? This place used to be completely cut off from the world above. There was no way in and no way out. But after Nihilita fell, Dex seemed to have gained the ability to carry people of the living world between the pillar hall and the surface. Even so, it cannot return those who were chosen to come here. It is a watcher in juvenile form, and that limitation is part of its nature. Huh? You're saying Dex is the same kind of being as Nihilita? Why is it singing to that? It's like, hey, yeah, hi, it's me, little Nihilita. If we want to go back down, there's only one way. We have to give up every memory we have, everything we know, and climb to the very top. In the past, that meant meeting the mistress. Now, it would be Malanta. so I can't go with you. But at least let me see you off. Okay, so that part's done. Lion's celerity. Can someone define celerity for me? Oh, okay, we're walking. Little knee. Oh. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. Oh, no, this is a familiar feeling. Was that Nihilita onto... Oh, boy. Okay. So the cubes just send us back to the beginning. Alright, hang on. Where's Celestia? If we're on the beach here, it should be, like, in that direction, I think. Alright, well... Hey, wake up! Hello? You said we'd watch the sunrise together. How are you still asleep? Wait, isn't that Paimon's voice? Where'd she go? Wait, can we... We can't even pause? We can't pause? We can't leave? Yo. Can we tap? We can't do anything. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Still can't pause. Celerity. Rapidity of motion or action. Interesting. It's almost time for the spookiest scene yet. If you're reading this and don't know what you're talking about, stop reading and pay attention. Okay, was it that? Or is there more? Get cubed, dummy. And welcome back, Orchid. What a sense of deja vu. Yeah, for real. It was that. Yeah, that was... Indeed, yes, that was pretty creepy. Alright. What if I'm just gonna walk? Yeah, more of the sand people. That's still unnerving to me. Especially now that, like, we're out of the part where we could save them. It's a little less sure now. Oh, never mind. Ah, no, I can't. One cannot pass through this gate. They cannot let go of all their desires? Is that what that said? I can't use elemental sight. Can't do anything. Every, like, keybind for everything is disabled. Including the, okay, except for... Nope, even walking is... No, never mind, it's that one. Oh, that gave me shivers. I was like, why am I stopping? Oh, I'm tripping on a person. Okay. In Sumeru, we believe that to enter the state of... Oh, okay. I guess I'm not reading that. This place is neither heaven nor hell. Neither exist. Okay, I can't read it that fast. I'll just get voice that fast. Oh. I don't want to approach the other two. I'm steering clear. I've already let go of all desires. Remember this state of mind forever. You no longer have any connection to the world. Yo, she just got Thanos. Okay. Alright. Judgment. The fun fact about this guy compared to his overworld counterpart is they are mirrored. Small typo there in the game. It's supposed to be one cannot pass through this gate if they cannot let go of all their desires. In Sumeria, we believe that to enter the state of no thought, one has to be reborn in the heaven of nothingness first. Though they may call it heaven, it is truly hell in every sense of the word. I'm not sure I can do that voice or a better voice. You shall remain here forever. Yeah, I gotta take it easy with my voice today, I think. That is because you are unable to let go of your desires. Hey, wake up! Hello? Attack to take down the obstacle. You mean us? Oh, that's eerie. That's trippy. Oh my gosh. Hard to read because they're so quick. Overworld's the other one a little bit. Yeah, they're mirrored. Oh. The apathic interval. Hell. Okay. Great start. You observe in stillness. Notice how thoughts arise and how the mind works. I swear, if I open or if I claim this viewpoint and it just says hell, we may be done for the day. Of vastness and the infinitesimal added. Okay, so that's a little better. A sea of cubes that are probably gonna teleport me to maybe the beach or maybe to death. I don't know. Oh. Maranasati casket. Okay, what is this? Legends say that they're the creations of another ruling authority. These tomb-like constructs stand vigil over the apathic interval with tireless resolve. When their weak spot is exposed, decks can temporarily take control over them. Interesting. So I just have to wait?
Steady as stone.
One with nature.
It's not these. Where did the casket go? Is that the casket?
I'll catch up.
Oh, wait. Why? Alright, I guess I have to just beat these things real
Here
quick.
comes the catch. The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds squall in fury. You're dead.
Ooh, okay.
I'm used to this.
Shoot. Okay, you know what? Here, get kicked.
Quietly now.
Okay. Now what? Use Dex's ability. Okay, now again. So, okay. Okay, we do that 2 more times. No, 1 more time.
Take
Easy.
it easy. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Cheer. Fallen leaves adorn my... Behold.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Upon the gale.
Oh, come on.
Wretched vermin.
Steady as stone.
Alright, where you at? Cool, cool. Not a particularly difficult fight, but sure. Once more, we return to this place. Oh, that's a hand. That is a hand. Is that like a grown-up Dex? Saying that it is cool that they're mirrored. Saying, oh yeah, thank you, Jua, and thank you, Cobalt. Saw that the glass crack. All you could think of was HSR Combat. Oh, you're right. Like when you enter combat, the sound and image. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I was like, it kind of reminded me of something, but I didn't pick up on that. Welcome to, to Geometry Dash. Welcome to Puzzle Battle Central, where you either solve the puzzle or you die in battle. Why does this just sound like Yu-Gi-Oh then? You solve the puzzle or you face fatal consequences. Or get stuck in a roof. That's your personal choice. There had to be a way to get launched by that thing that I haven't seen. You just couldn't get it to happen yourself. Easier than you would think, or just a Wi-Fi thing of yours. Interesting. It's a hand. Yes, it is indeed a hand. Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 type L, true. Season 0 was wild. Like, it was also more true to the manga. And if they had more, like, stakes like that... Okay, so the dubbed version of Yu-Gi-Oh! For anyone who's seen it, has been heavily censored. The Japanese version was not terrible, like, in terms of, like, how dark things got. But it did get pretty... hang on. Is that the right way to say that? Let me rephrase. The original Japanese release was pretty dark. Not as dark as Season 0 stuff, but still pretty dark. And then they heavily censored it for the English release because it was going on like weekend morning cartoons for kids. And they couldn't have things. That's why the Shadow Realm was invented. The Shadow Realm is an invention of the English censorship. Thanks for kids. Yami Yugi out here like, let's play a game. Oh, you lose? Guess I'll just burn you alive now. The Shadow Realm is death. The Shadow Realm is death. And like I've been seeing some scenes like come up for me lately, and hearing the justification that they have in the episodes for what these devices are that replace fatal death. It's a bit ridiculous. It really is. Like, as a kid, you don't think about it. But, like, now with context, it's like, wow, that's actually so dumb. Like, one battle, they're doing a tag team on top of a skyscraper with a glass ceiling. And, if you lose, the life point counter explodes on your glass, and then you fall. 50-ish stories or whatever. But no, the English version is, this glass is a plane that separates our dimension from the Shadow Realm, and the magic shadow box that has your life point counter, when it reaches 0, will explode, causing you to fall into the Shadow Realm. It's like, that's so contrived. But whatever. It's still pretty classic. Sly for the executive director truly was a power move. I have to say, Yu-Gi GX is the funniest dub. It's a pretty funny dub. And mostly because of Jaden, I think. But there were some... I haven't seen, like, the full GX. I've only seen, like, bits and pieces here and there. But enough to get the kind of general vibe. The One Piece 3 Kids rap dub was kinda hype. 4 Kids. What do you mean, the Donzalug? Alright, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna open up in a tab and watch it later. But I want to see what you're referring to. Oh, it's a short. Interesting. I see. Yeah, that's pretty silly. The One Piece 4 Kids rap. Oh, One Piece. It took me a minute there. I was like, when do they rap in Yu-Gi-Oh? Love Donzalug. It's him calling out Yu-Gi-Oh players. Oh boy. I read the card. So true. Which is funny because in the English version, for some reason, they don't print text on the cards. Not even the names. So, alright. Gage you rude. For what? What did you do? Alright, once more, alright. Once more, we return to this place. The last time I came, by human lifespans, it must have been many, many, many generations ago. Looks like we've all been cast back into the apathic interval. So, how are we supposed to get out? The usual way is through meditation, learning to master your mind and thoughts. and then letting go of every desire. In short, we must maintain a state of complete emptiness. Simply enough said. But depending on a person's nature and the strength of their desires, it can take anywhere from a few years to several centuries. Wait! Is that why Traveler has no, like... Well, no, he has some memories. He has memories of, like, traveling with Lumine. He has memories of the spaceship. But, like, it seems like he has no memories when... Or, like, very little memories when he wakes up into Vat. And then, like, shortly after fishes out Paimon. Like, it seems like he's very... what's the word? Amnesiatic? I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but, like, it seems like he has, like, heavy amnesia. Yeah, well, thinking about it, he does remember quite a bit, actually, so maybe not. I was gonna say, maybe this is how he lost his memories and then, like, was able to get to Teyvat. So, I don't know. Call me out. Oh, right, because you played Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, right, Mochi? I mean, I did as well. Cannot send links, you are saddened. YouTube links are fine, you won't get bopped. Yeah, you should be fine with YouTube links. And then, yeah, Jua can also do that as well. Genuine some of the best dub work in anime. Oh no, I think I have an idea of what this is. Oh, never mind. No, it is One Piece. Frightened swordsman noises. Yeah, old like dub stuff is really silly sometimes. It's actually really crazy to think how far dubs have gotten, or dubs have come. Didn't Abyss Twin mention not having memories when they woke up in the Natlan quest? Did they? They might have. Last distraction link. Alright, hang on, let me see what this is. Yes, yes! Mokuba, make sure your whaler's late. I love that so much. Okay, did the Abyss Twin mention not having memories? If they did, that would make sense, because Asmodee captures them, they show up here in the apathic interval. This is the theory, right? Not necessarily what happened, but this is the theory. Asmodee captures her, lands her in the apathic interval, she meditates, loses all of her memories, and then ends up in Teyvat. But also at some point sees, well, I guess ends up in Conria? Travels with Dane, then sees Conria getting destroyed, and then leaves Dane. Timeline-wise, I don't know, but like, it would make sense, I think. Especially if that's true, Maddie. That's what I'm being... you imagine being a kid watching One Piece and instead of the nice opening, you get whatever this was narrated by Seto Kaiba? What? Oh my gosh. I can't watch the whole thing, but like hearing Seto, hearing Kaiba, intro that is hilarious. Oh gosh, what's his name? Eric? I forget his last name, but I know his first name's Eric. Now timey-wimey timeline things are confusing you on whose memory is correct anymore. Stewart, Eric Stewart, thank you Mochi, thank you. It was an interesting censorship move for sure. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy, these things we grew up with, I swear. Alright. But yeah, I don't remember, Maddie, if Abyss Twin mentioned that. I'm not saying she didn't, I just don't remember that, because that was a while ago, and a lot's happened since then, and my memory's already not the greatest. I have the attention span of a slice of bread, so... Reading the comments, you feel dumb. That's also Brock. Oh yeah, that is also Brock. He'll turn his trusty frying pan into a drying pan. Oh gosh, I love Eric Stewart. There was a joke about that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, I think, about how Kaiba and Brock sound alike, but I forget what the joke was. For someone like you who carries the fate of the world on your shoulders, your desires probably can't be cast aside, nor should they be. Then what do we do? Let's find Zeitland and figure it out from there. What'd you pick up? Wait, Dex was dragged in as well? In that case, there may yet be a chance to turn this around. Since Dex is also a Watcher, it might be able to use the power contained within these fragments to force open a path. We're going to need to give these fragments a name. I've heard of these overwrought coffins. They were set up by one of the temple mistress's sister. Marana Sadi caskets, I believe they were called. Wait, isn't Marana the term used in Sumeru? Isn't Marana what the filth was, or what the like that came from Forbidden Knowledge? I forget how everything like ties in, but is Marana not what it was called in the Sumeru questline? From the Natlan chunk, we have Abyss sibling who was like, we tried to save you, but also found you in sleeping pods. So I tricked Deirdre to get you, to get your key to open pods. So it's one giant time loop. Yeah, no, I can't keep my head wrapped around the order of events. Mostly because just like we've been getting it in pieces. We have not been given the timeline from start to finish. In fact, we don't even have like the full timeline yet. Still. All right, next up, find Asmodee, beat her up, then regain flight. True. Marana's avatar is a quest-exclusive boss encounter during the For All Children Who Long for Life world quest. The Withering for Sumeru stuff, but may have been correct. Oh, you didn't do that quest yet. Marana's avatar, but it is like, but what is Marana? Is it what the dark spots on the map? What are they called? The Withering Zones. Is that what the Withering Zones are made of? And it's like their term for forbidden knowledge. It's a cube. Okay, but like Marana Sadi. I'm just trying to like see if there are any threads here, right? Which I guess like thinking about it, since it's like forbidden knowledge and this is just the god of space and like space powers, maybe they don't line up, maybe they don't connect, but like it's a very interesting word, Marana Sadi. What does that word come from? This is ultimately my question that led me on this path of like back to the Sumeru stuff. But like, what does Marana Sadi mean? In which case, let's call the fragments Death Muse shards. How does one lead to the other? How did he's like, yes, Marana Sadi caskets. Of course, that must mean that these are Death Muse shards. Where is that? Where did you get that logic from? Marana's avatar is the shadow ball you destroy in the Big Sumeru World quest where you need that fruit thing from Arana to save someone. It's an evil cube. Okay, well, let's see. Unbroken Sea. We can walk on it. Thanks, Dex. That's useful. That's super useful and also really cool. I'm watching like the ones on the edge that are still rotating as they're being built. That's such a trippy effect. Are they rendered in? I can't tell. How did they do this? Unless... Wait, how did they do this? Okay, no. So those have to be like... They are physical objects that are just rotating. It just uses like, it just uses math to determine how it needs to rotate. I saw like one of them floating or like rotating quickly to get into position. So it's like that. See, watch this big one here. Oh, never mind. It's not doing it now. But like certain ones will rotate quickly, like that one. I don't know if you saw it, but like they'll rotate quickly to get into place because they have to snap into place. So it is actually physical objects building itself. It's gotta be, right? Also, I think we're supposed to go there, and I'm a little scared too. Let's see. The big final boss. Calculate a 90% chance that the casket is dead. That your tree guy sacrifices himself for. Oh, rip. Rest in peace. Found it in Outland Quest. Abyss Twin says, when I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their prince or princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. Interesting. Did we go through a similar thing then? Because for some reason I thought we had amnesia, but maybe just over the course of the story, we've slowly started to remember things. I don't know. No, but that's a good find, Maddie. Oops, shoot. Therefore, Maranasati Caskets is Death Muse. I still don't understand. Not sure if it's connected to this place, but maybe that's how they lost their memories. I think there's a very good argument to be made for that. I agree. Right now, I'm just really distracted and impressed by this cube logic of everything getting built. This is so cool, and also the sound. Like the stone shuffling. Okay, wait, hang on. Idea. Oh. No, it is a solid object all the way through. So this is just a visual effect. You know what, that makes sense too, because that'd be a lot of rendering. So it's just a visual effect in the periphery. As you approach, it uses math to determine the orientation that the outer edge needs to be at. Wait, what about these ones? These are unaffected, right? Yeah, those are unaffected. Okay, they're just holograms. I'm so sorry, but this is super cool. Also, the music, really eerie, really creepy, but I think it matches. Also an 80% chance that the god that made the caskets is Renova, considering we know it's not the space god and said Death Muse. Also, yeah, that's true, especially with given like the color scheme, I guess. Well, no, because Asmodee's space cubes are still red. So, okay, I don't know. I think that's also a fair assumption. And they are red and she is red. Look at those red eyes. That's death. Maranasati is a Buddhist meditation focusing on inevitability of and unpredictability of death. Hell cubes. Okay, so it's Buddhist, which I think there's some... Are there some Buddhism concepts in the Sumeru, like, culture amalgam? Or is it just... Because I don't remember, like, if it's one of the concepts that was used alongside, like, all the other Middle Eastern concepts that were used. Or, you know, like, cultural aspects. But if so, maybe that's where Marana comes from for Sumeru. Starting to get close on time, may want to turn around and go back to the quest marker. Oh, shoot, I thought we were supposed to head to this. That's my bad. I thought this was the quest marker. Okay. So, another casket. Divine Berry of Transcendent and Light. Ow, rude. Okay, cool. We can just dodge that. Spot dodge that. Okay, but where? What?
Someone needs assistance.
Okay, Dex, do your thing. Nice. I love that it's like shaking his... I say shaking his fist, but you know what I mean. He has a fist. Okay, that hits. It looks so funny. Oh boy. Oh, no big shattering earthquake. Oh, no, there is. Okay. Hey, what if I just, can I cheat? I can. Okay, cool. I can't do it for long, though. Okay, yep.
One with nature.
Can I get on top of these? Oh! I can. That answers that question. Where? Ow. Stretch the blocks? Oh, we can stretch them. Okay. Nice. Okay. Climb to higher ground? I would love to. Tell me how. Oh, there we go. Okay. I love how stretching them causes them to freeze in place. Oh, what I meant to do. Okay, cool. It's just stuck there now. We freed someone. Did I collect the chest from earlier? Who is it? Who's there? No, one who belongs to this era. Ah, well, though I know nothing of your time, my name is Alara. I was once an ascetic of the Age of Silence. I no longer remember how much time has passed since I came here. Even this place has broken my silent cultivation. So it is true. Cultivating a mind without thought or desire leads one to reincarnate in the unthinking heaven of evil. It was nothing. No need to thank me. Well, thanks all the same. Saving you was more of a spur-of-the-moment thing. That said, we're planning to look for a way out that isn't meditation. Are you not practiced in that art? Or is it simply not taught in your era? The first time I left this place, it took me hundreds of years. I gave up my pursuit of truth and my longing to see my loved ones again. This time, I'm not willing to give any of those up. That makes two of us. Dex has picked up another Death Muse shard. Death Muse? Ah, you mean the Maranasati meditation technique. Maranasati. Dang it. You mean the Maranasati meditation technique. I know of it, and it's used in cultivating one's mental state when facing death. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to read.
Ooh, wonderful. I'll catch up.
Yes, the one, like, wonderful thing, Noelle, in this, hellscape, this geometric hellscape, is treasure. Oh. Nice cheese. Dusty, welcome in. I'm gonna steal this early. How you doing, Dusty? How's my day? My day has been okay. It's been pretty good. Super productive at work. Ouch. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cheat again. Can I get up here? I can. Okay. There. This is a little calmer. I need to wait for it to be facing us now. Okay. Oh, wait. Give. What? Aha. Are you normally able to get up here, like, just by climbing? Oh, goodness. It's very angry now. Hey, I need you to calm down. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Nope, not today. Zeitlin. Are you alright? I'm fine. I just had a very, very long nightmare. Forget it. Pretend I didn't say that. I can't take it anymore. Why does this keep happening to me? Why is it always me? First mom and dad, now my sister. It's okay. I'm here with you. I know. I'm not angry at you. Dex has something to say. What has Dex picked up? I call it a Death Muse shard. It may be a way to move from death unto life. Let's go. Yes, let's. Now that Zeitlin's been found, let's try to find a way out. Are you sure we can get out of here by ourselves? Valanta and Nihilida can move within this place freely, and they usually bring people with them, in which case, Dex should be able to do the same. The peace sign is great. That's 3 Death Muse shards collected. Though I should say this is a temporary name, since I have no clue what Dex will be using them for either. What's next, Dex? Oh, Okay, we got the Nintendo Switch snap again. My snap ability that I learned last week is... it's sort of there. Let's follow its directions. Nola here's showing his pay-to-win strats. Just dodged it and got hit like a poor. Even though you also have Wonder. Almost missed this.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
I want to see if we can climb this. Okay, so we can climb this. So it can be climbed. It's not just a pay-to-win strat. Did I also... hang on. Did I miss the chest from earlier? It would have been over here with the waypoint. I did! I'm a noob. I'm an imbecile. Alright, there we go.
Ooh, wonderful.
Behold!
Oh, watching it build so quickly is really satisfying. That's so cool. Okay, so this is where we need to go. I wonder... wait. Is this not Abyss writing? No. No, this isn't Abyss text, is it? Have we seen this text anywhere else before? Also, that's a really cool logo. Just saying. Just saying, that'd be a really cool toggle for my model. You can come back later, so no worries if you miss. Oh, okay, cool, cool. First, you think you would die for falling in? Turns out you can't even fall in. Oh, it just goes away. Look, something's floating. Dex, no, if you could help, please. Oh, we just stretch it. Oh. We just shoot a giant hole through it. It's very different from the... although I do not know if that's the way out. The only thing we can do now is take a closer look. Heard and understood. How? Stairs? Yes, of course, stairs, because that's how everything works here. I want to see it getting built from the bottom. That's cool. Hang on, hang on. Oh, I don't have Yale on, I can't test. I'm pretty sure this is the same thing as the sea, though, where it's already built and solid, but the visual, like the texture for it just, like, builds into place. Oh. Oh. Oh no, everything's turned upside down. Why is this in here, I wonder? Is that the exit I see over there? So it's going to be difficult without wings. It's a good thing we have wings. To get to the hero's pure land of joy, one would have to pass the wall of lament first. And that wall is a barrier. No. Oh. Please say we didn't go through all that for nothing. Dex can take care of it. Oh, we get to swim now? Alright, Dex, you've got those, right? Dex, you can handle those. I'm leaving it to you. Also, is the hand not Malanta? Like, I know that we saw, like, Malanta as the thing that looked like Nihilida, but... oh, Dex is just providing a shield. I see. Well, thank you, Dex. I appreciate this. This is very helpful. Oh, right through the middle. And... okay. And through the middle. And we're almost there. Oh, why does it kind of creep me out a little bit, though? Alright. See ya, sucker. We're out of here. I think. Or... nope, yeah, we're out. Are we out yet? I think so. Can you tell not with this familiar landscape? I read that too slow. What an odd color this guy's become. Actually, I never got out of the heaven of nothingness. Yes, I know. I've never seen you. I like that we still get to fly around. This is nice. And there we go. Maybe it looks similar to Abyss text at the very least. Story. To get to the hero's pure land of joy, one would have to pass the wall of lament first, and that wall is a barrier no mortal can climb. Let's go. Oh no, please tell me we didn't go through all that for nothing. Dex can take care of it. We got an alternate outfit from 2 to 3 patches ago, and suddenly we don't even wear it in cutscenes. Are we keeping it in a wardrobe somewhere? Yeah, basically. It's so weird because this content came out after the Archon quest when we got the outfit, so you would think they'd account for it. Or at the very least, cutscenes would allow for the base model to be retextured. Unless... Is it because... No. Oh, it's because the outfit's not just an outfit, it's a new model. Maybe that's... But no, you should be able to substitute the models, though. I would think. You should be able to sub out the models. Anyways, maybe that's why. Maybe it's a limitation because of how they program the scenes to use the original model, since it's not just a retexture. Huh. I don't know. It's okay, let's keep getting hit. I mean, I think I got hit a bunch of times as well, but the shield tanked most of that. Try keeping things that could be done before getting new outfits as cutscenes with the old outfits to prevent having to make 2 different cutscenes depending on how far into the story. You know, we never found Paimon. Wait, you're right. We didn't find Paimon. Found out her doing suspicious things again. Ooh. Oh, suspicious. Where's the, Wait, I need to find up a, It's one of... It's either Detective Pie or EU Pie. I think we'll do both. Thank you for the ad, Jua. You're good. Started a new build in Minecraft and I have no clue how long your Genshin hiatus is going to last for. 3 hours. Welcome back, Dustwave. I'm just kidding. But hope the Minecraft stuff is going well, Dusty. Where did you just go? Wait. Oh, because Paimon... Oh, never mind. I thought they were just, like... They gave us Paimon back randomly and didn't explain it. So never mind. She's just been here. Where did you two go just now? Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Paimon was calling your names the whole time. Why wasn't Paimon dragged into the apathic interval? Well, maybe because other than eating and sleeping, she doesn't really think about much at all. No! Not the Paimon slander, no! She doesn't really think about much at all. Oh, our poor Paimon. 3? Yes, 3, Dusty. You don't buy it? Paimon should have been kidnapped? I mean, I don't know. I'm curious too. I think it might be because of her nature. It has to be something about her nature, but I don't know why or what. Makes sense is crazy. Looks like Malanta really is angry now. Sending Null up to face him has become urgent. Let's talk somewhere else. This place isn't exactly safe anymore. Well, I know no one asked, but hello everyone. My name is Alara. Cool, nice to meet you again, Alara. Alright, that's Judgment started.
A little dusty.
Best give it a spring cleaning.
I'll catch up.
There has to be a reason why she wasn't. I think this is a soft confirmation that Paimon is Asmodee. I don't know, like, I feel like, even though she looks very different, I feel like people should be able to recognize her, kind of. You know? Like, there'd be something, like, something resonating somewhere, someone getting a weird feeling when they look at her. Like, there's gotta be something, instead of just oh, she's just a little pixie. You know, just a little pet. You know. I don't know. Paimon doesn't even deny it. She doesn't fight back. She's just like, yeah, I've heard this one before. Keep telling yourself you should not bother remembering NPC names unless they're really detailed. I mean, yeah, but then there's just some where they stick out. Like, oh, I just remembered his name earlier and I forgot it now. Nimrod in Mondstadt. Or, you know, what's his name? Timaeus at the alchemy bench in Mondstadt. Lind, I can't let you return to the human world like this. And yet, once again, I stayed silent out of cowardice. If you go back to the mortal world this way, I know what choice you'll make. We've said all we needed to say. That's all this is. What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't get it. Weren't we talking about how we can manifest the path to the heavens and then teach Malanta a lesson? The one who went to face Malanta for all of us. The one who gave up every last memory. Was your sister, Lind. What? Back then, the early signs of Malanta's madness had begun to surface, and many suffered for it. After all, we are not machines, and with lives that stretch on without end, that which we forget will always find its way back. She heard of Malanta's increasingly unreasonable tyranny, saw the many souls who had been cast down by his judgments. I told her to treat everything here as nothing more than an unpleasant glimpse of paradise. No need for anger, no need for sorrow. Since she too had been sent up here by Nihilda, Dex could always send her back. And what would it change, returning just as she was? That's exactly what she said as well. You two really are alike. I've heard that many times before. But she was bright and talkative. You are reserved, steady. That's what many people say too. Wait, you said this before, didn't you? With the god of the Temple of Space gone, the path to the heavens won't vanish after it's been used once. So, are we supposed to take the path Zeitlin's sister left for us? If that was the case, then my tactical advice would be simple. We rush in and beat the stuffing out of him. Yes, that's very sound tactical advice. That's about the same as group up and hit it till it dies. No one knows what Malanta said to Hilda, but afterward, in a fit of rage, he severed the path to the heavens that had been formed from your sister's memories. And Hilda had already left this place, and Hilda has already left this place. Then, doesn't that mean someone has to give up all their memories again to get us up there? Hey, what about Dex? Isn't it the same species as that baddie? If Malanta can go back and forth, then maybe Dex could do it too if it tried hard enough. The space separating the atrium of suchness at its highest from the hall of emptiness is called the corridor of nothingness. The corridor's power comes from the temple itself. If it is the rule of departure, it is the rule of departure while the Watchers exist to uphold that rule. Dex is only an immature Watcher and lacks the authority to control it. But then what can we do? I'll offer up my memories. No, Astoria. No, you just went through all this saying you wouldn't do. No, don't do that. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Keep telling yourself, oh, mother movement, and she's like that person and that person. Actually, new theory, Asmodee went through her own process and lost her memories. She became Paimon and met Aether, and the story goes from there. That would explain why Paimon was found in Mondstadt, because that's where the temple is. But why did she regress or transform to a diminutive version then? Like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know, tiny tot Paimon instead of, you know, just arriving as full-grown Asmodee. At least Paimon was close to Mondstadt, could have been Liyue. It would also explain why Asmodee is missing and why nothing else like Paimon exists. Like, I don't disagree with you on those points. I just don't know why it would cause her to regress or to transform. Our first impression was still seeing a ghoul standing in front of her own gravestone twice. And the whole gods get demon names and Paimon being a demon name. Yes, also valid, but like Paimon's name, like where did it come from? We don't even really know that. Because like why would she not just go by Asmodee? Like if she truly doesn't remember, then where would her name come from? Nothing like a heartwarming story of tragedy. And Dusty, thank you for the accent redeem. I haven't seen an accent redeem in a very long time. 1 second. Where is my 10-minute timer? Here it is. Okay. Alright, we've got 10-minute timer going on. And thank you for the cat package as well, Dusty. It's a cool redeem. Yes, it's I haven't seen it in a very long time. I think I use my American accent a bit too much, and it wears out my my English accent. And Orchid, thank you for the hydrate as well. Double hydrate, let's go. Lynn, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Could I get a shout out for Lynn, please, Jua? Thank you for that. Okay. I'll offer up my memories. Ooh, hang on, the water. But you... I've said it before. This happened because of my cowardice. The truths I know. The history. The knowledge. They are too heavy to bear. I hesitated, and Hilda saw right through me. Wow, hang on. Compared to you, the suffering of an ordinary human life really must seem like a negligible price. No, absolutely not. Everyone says you're a treasure to humanity. Let someone else do it. But Nolan and Paimon, we still have some important things to take care of. That's not right, Paimon. Everyone is equal. Bearing great responsibility is no reason to sacrifice others. And going around asking who's willing to give up everything they've lived through, that doesn't feel right either. Let me do it. Sightland! You're saying the exact same thing your sister did, but this time, I absolutely refuse to accept it. You've been here witnessing history across the ages, seeing every wonder this world has to offer. After all that, doesn't even a tiny part of you feel attached to this world? I think I finally know the answer to that question now. That most fundamental question of philosophy, which is whether one chooses to go on living tomorrow. You hesitated, and even that brief pause is enough to show the answer is already there. Tomorrow is worth living through. No, Historia. Wise though you are, you've made 2 mistakes. Enlighten me, please. Little British Paimon is so cute. Hang on, I've got the perfect response to that. That's my response to that. If you remember, you did have a theory last week about the world quest. Realized it doesn't make sense now. I don't remember what the theory was. Yes. Enlighten me, please. Why did Nihilita choose my sister? And was it really just coincidence that I was brought here? Your sister said it herself. It was just a coincidence. The sanatorium had announced its closure, but before the relocation, she went for a walk at midnight. That's when she encountered Nihilita. It wasn't an accident. Listen, when you save yourself, you save the world entire. But if my sister hadn't lost everything she once remembered, she would never have chosen to go on living. Wait, if my sister hadn't lost everything she once remembered, she would never have chosen to go on living. So if she had lost everything, she would have gone on living. Wait, that doesn't make sense to me. Hang on. Oh, you didn't tell me the theory yet. You can say it now, though. Okay. Now I understand why I was always sure she was still alive. A life that begins anew is full of hope, surely. And here I recall a passage I once read in a novel by Kurosawa Aichi. The Savior offers himself in a world of darkness, willingly bound upon the cross. Only then is their soul redeemed, ascending into the kingdom of light. Now that's very biblical right there. Isn't that incredible? It means you can heal your own melancholy and save the world at the same time. So, I'm not giving that chance to you. For a second, I almost thought that was Hilda talking, but that's not really her style. Of course not. She doesn't read much. She couldn't quote the classics half as well as I do. Paimon, no. You're not allowed to judge, or you're not allowed to object either. When I return to the world below with my memories gone, I'll need you to tell me who I am and where I'm meant to go. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. There's one other person that we encountered who forgot his name and needed to be told what it was. Moki? I forgot his name, but the painter guy. Yeah, I can't remember his name. The painter guy. What's his painter name even? Escher. I can't remember the name that he wrote down on the or the name that's written down on the piece of paper, but that's the name that we called him at the statue. The theory you're discarding was the theory that Zeitland and Hilda were the same person, which, not gonna lie, I had a moment here where I thought that as well. Hilda having given up her memories, but seeing the letters she wrote to Zeitland and assuming she was Zeitland, but that wouldn't explain where her earlier memories came from since those should be missing. Yeah, no, it does kind of... It would have been a bootstrap paradox. But, yeah, no, I think it really is just a twin sister thing. Hey, how do we suppose to respond to that? How are we supposed to respond to that? We've only just met and you're already talking about erasing everything and starting over like none of this ever happened. A story's so good you'd forget everything just to experience it again. That's the highest praise there is. You're friends of that caliber, I'd say. Hey, thanks for trying to lighten the mood, but Paimon's still getting all teary-eyed. So, Astoria, please take us there. Is there anything else you need to do? Let's go. More key, thank you, Jua. Met up at the Statue of the Seven. Oh, arrive at the upper level. You met up at the Statue of the Seven, trying to find his way back. You saw a faker pretending to be him at the Liu exhibit, planted by Malanta. May I try to persuade you one last time, Zeitland? Your argument has already failed, Mr. Astoria. My sister's grave down below is empty. Aren't you worried I might just leave now and lie down in it myself? Alright. The stairway to the heavens manifested from your sister's memories was severed, but part of it should still remain. This time, your memories might intertwine with Hilda's, which might cause something unique to manifest. So, does that mean Zeitland might still keep half her memories? I explained this before. Offering up all of one's memories has nothing to do with passing through the corridor of nothingness. Allowing you one final glimpse back, that is merely an act of mercy. Oh, wait, then won't we end up seeing some really private stuff? Is it okay for us to go along too? I offer you the memory of a yellow rose seen at sunset, years before you were born. I offer you explanations of yourself, theories about yourself, authentic and surprising news of yourself. You'll still have to answer every question about me, you know. So, Feel free to look. These will prove indispensable in rebuilding the real me. If it concerns her privacy, then we'll watch together. Leaving her little sister to wander the world alone? She had it coming. Huh. Never mind trying to talk tough. Now you sound like you're just being mean. And look at you, suddenly so chatty. Is that so? Are we building the Quarter of Nothingness stairway to heaven right here? Yes. Then let's begin. Ooh. Where are we now? Are we above? We are in a separate space. Okay. Explore. Oh. Where? Oh. Whatever it is, let's go and take a look first. We're in Inazuma now. I haven't done one of these in a while. Ooh. Chinju Forest. Maybe another boring hallway. The deity who designed this is certainly benevolent. You not the deity who took away No. Ooh. Okay. Oh, right. Now we're in Sumeru. Looks like there's something over there. Oh, that scared me. This is my sister's handwriting. Oh, are these letters we didn't manage to collect down below earlier? No, just a few messages she left behind, and a short poem she wrote. It's not a farewell. She must still be alive. Can we read all this? Oh, you will. Ooh. Monster. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. I could not see those words. Also, thank you again, Dusty, for the accent redeem. Streets where I laughed and ran, now feeling utterly unfamiliar. Oh, is she in the process of losing her memories? I walk into the blue, blue heavens. The windmills raise their arms in farewell. I walk further and further away from that. There's groves of blossom. I can't read the whole message. This is gorgeous. Their summer colors submerged in water. Back in the water. I found no treasure in the sunken ships I dreamed of as a child. Only a quiet, blue melancholy. An old gentleman of Fontaine in curious attire. Alights from an aquabus in a hurry. Vanishes into the teeming crowd. In the jade-colored mountains, a beast that breathes the fog. Far from the bustle of the port, the bells of the city in the sky no one remembers by name. No people who choose to live apart. When the rain suddenly comes, to the blue willows, to the Bogdaniki of Chinchu Forest. It's alright, I understand. It's just how gloriously beautiful the world is. Ooh. Oh, that was so gorgeous actually though. That was beautiful. Coffee, welcome in. Just tuning in while you get ready for work. Sounds good. Hope I'm well and happy stream. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. We gotta hang out sometime soon, man. Hope things have been going well with you as well. And good luck at work. Or hope you have a good shift. Love this part. That was so beautiful. Do you love this section of the story? It's such a great touch for people who've played this long. I agree. No, I absolutely agree. Now, I wonder for someone who hasn't played, if they, like, just go straight from Mondstadt City to the Temple of Space. I think there aren't any prerequisites, right? So they could just go straight to this pretty early on. And they just see a bunch of random things. Which would be really cool as, like, foreshadowing for stuff that they would see later on. That's an interesting way to look at it, too. Perched atop the city, I look below, the streets where I laughed and ran, now feeling utterly unfamiliar. As I walk into the blue, blue heavens, the windmills raise their arms in farewell, and I walk further and further away from that bakery I oh so love. A grove of blossoms from a foreign land, their summer colors submerged in water. Back in the water, I found no treasure in the sunken ships I dreamed of as a child, only a quiet blue melancholy. An old gentleman of Fontaine in curious attire alights from an aquabus in a hurry and vanishes into the teeming crowd. In the jade-colored mountains, a beast that breathes the fog. Far from the bustle of the port, the bells of the sumpter beast sound even sparser. The city in the sky no one remembers by name. The wind. Oh, people who choose to live apart. When the rain suddenly comes, do the blue willows shed their leaves? Also, the Bakidanuki of Chinchu Forest. It's alright. I understand. That's just how gloriously beautiful this world is. Man, that's so heartfelt and touching. My sister's poem. Oh my. It's all emotion, not a lick of literary flair. Still, it's not bad. Do you still remember who we are, Zeitland? Hey, Astoria already said my memories will only fade quickly once we leave this place. So I know exactly who you are, and who I am. What I just saw was all the worlds my sister used to read out to me when we were kids, the worlds we dreamed of together. Are there really sunken treasures beneath Fontaine's high seas? Are there really yokai in Inazuma's Chinju forest? Do magical spirits like the Aranara really exist in this world? Have I grown up too much to ever see them again? The Aranara do exist, and they draw power from people's memories. Then I must be an Aranara too. From now on, the path to the heavens linking the Hall of Emptiness and this tower. They will exist only as two girls' shared longing for a beautiful world. That, too, is a kind of eternity. Wow. Man, that's so
Dusty.
heavy.
Must give it a spring cleaning.
Hey, how does Hilda know about the legendary Tonatiuh, the city in the sky, the place above Ochkonatland? If the player has not completed hello, thank you, and the final goodbye, we've already seen things far more wondrous than that. They do exist. Oh, for the Aranara. I'd love to see the Aranara someday, versus if they have completed. The Aranara do exist and they draw power from people's memories, then I must be an Aranara too. That's so cute. Also, what is this? Ooh. Oh, okay. We can get a little bit more. So we can get 2 from this and 2 from this. Once we can get 3. Well, I might as well just get these anyways. All right.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Oh boy. Well, I guess here we go. Is this the team I want to use? Not really. Let's go with a different team. If we're just gonna beat it up, maybe we should use... There we go. Let's use the Lunar Charge team if we're just gonna beat it up. You'll get a bit more once you finish the world quest. Alright, sounds good. Are we fighting now? Because I see a level right there. I'm gonna go in assuming that we're about to fight. Child of humanity. No, you are my creator, my lord. Why would you choose her and abandon me? Hey, did it suddenly fly into a rage? Send them back. Yeah, we're fighting. We're definitely fighting. Huh? That's it? Yeah, no, me too, Paimon. Alright, no one can die here.
Surge, a moonlit night for all.
Observe to dust. Accept busted.
Okay.
Here comes the catch. The night cometh. Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Okay. I love lunar reactions. Oh. Interesting. Warning, important dialogue difference in the second line, she says. Wait, she says, isn't Malanta, male? If you're Lumine, Malanta, my creator, my lord, why would you choose him and abandon me? Versus either, my creator, my lord, why would you choose her and abandon me? Wait, what do you mean Asmodee chose the Abyss sibling? Well, I mean, to be fair. Actually, no, I don't know where I was going with that. That's crazy. Had a twitch in your eye all day and you're actually gonna lose it? Oh, I'm so sorry, Lynn. That happened to me like a week or two ago. Like, I had a twitch and it just would not go away for like the majority of the day, and I was at work. It was super annoying. I'm sorry though. Hugs, Lynn. Hope it goes away. Why would Asmodee choose the Abyss twin? Didn't know who he meant by him, didn't realize he was talking about the sibling. See, so for me, because I chose Ether, he said, why would you choose her? I thought he was referring to Zeitland, right next to us. And I thought that, that was supposed to be like more soft confirmation that Paimon was Asmodee. I thought he looked at Paimon and said, wait, you're my creator, why would you choose Zeitland over me? No, but that's interesting. And also, what spurred that reaction from him? Like, if we take this from, if we switch the twins out, so let's say we chose Lumine, Ether's the Abyss twin, we walk up to him and he says, my creator, my lord, why would you choose him and abandon me? Where did this come from? I think it's easier to say it that way with the roles reversed. Where did that reaction come from? Gotta be extra annoying since you only have one? True, yeah, it's just a full like spasm, like my whole body just convulses. It's annoying. Thought it was asking why you chose Dex. Within certain areas in the temple, you will occasionally see these special invisible keepers. Only by finding and defeating all the weaknesses they leave behind can you get out of this mess. We can see invisible keepers. Oh, it's so bright. Paimon can barely see. But like these ones here? Oh no, like the red one. Okay. Aha, it was hiding here all along. Yes, it was. Haha. So the water gun is actually like a super OP weapon up here. Cool. Why can't we get that in the actual game? Aha, I found another one, I think. I bet you're a watcher. I can't reach you from here. Alright. Can I reach you from here? You are not a watcher. Okay. Also, I am losing health when I do that. Oh, the paintings. Oh. What's going on with the lighting? Oh, I don't like this. Are you watchers? No. What about you? What about you?
Go!
I don't know. Can I step in the light? I can. Okay, we're fine. I'm just gonna do it just to possibly trigger things. Okay, well, wait a second. Hang on. Hang on. No, 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 no. You're moving, though. Aha, found you. Gotcha. Pew, pew. Who says pew, pew? It's, Diona. Diona's, she's like, pew, pew. I can't go that high, but you know. You know what I mean. Enjoying prop hunt? Yes. Oh my gosh, I love prop hunt games. They need to bring back prop hunt in Genshin. As a permanent event, it would be so cool. Wait, can you see? Oh. It's so scary. What is she seeing? Is it the statues? Wait. I don't know. But I saw something. Where did that light come from? So what is causing... Maybe it's you? Aha. Time to wrap this up. Ooh. I'm guessing we have to fight Malanta. Like, properly this time. Not just whatever summons he summons. Outlander, since you are no child of humanity, how should I address you? My name is Null, and... What do you mean by child of humanity? All who descend from the first ancestor shaped by the Lord of all, and those born of that lineage, are called children of humanity. Even the artificial people of the primordial sea, granted special pardon, are counted among them. But you stand outside this order. Why did a god take my sister away? I cannot answer because I do not comprehend it myself. I once believed I was merely punishment for transgressions, but now I fear there is a deeper meaning behind it, as it is with the heretical myth that light and darkness birthed the primordial human. Why are you suddenly answering all our questions so readily? This is a rule engraved upon my very soul. When a human child offers up everything in pursuit of an answer, I must speak in the Creator's stead and withhold nothing. Well, that's convenient and surprisingly nice. In the end, that human child will forget all things, fleeting answers, eternal release. This too is an expression of divine mercy. I can't do that voice for much longer. I'm not gonna try that again. Then why are you being so harsh to the people in the Hall of Emptiness? This too is law. With the Creator absent and Nihil fallen from grace, I must uphold the measure once set by my Lord. This place exists only to preserve. All innovation, all evolution is forbidden here. if I remember correctly, your name is Malanta, right? I know your name, human child. Zyland. How did my sister speak of me to you? She said that she and I could never reach accord, but that one day her younger sister would come and defeat me. Did you hear that? In the end, you're the ones who were dragged into this, victims in my conflict. Huh, so we really were just hired muscle, chasing a bit of pay. That Nihilida, seriously. Nihilida, the traitor, the fallen one. He abandoned his charge, yet dares to proclaim himself enlightened. We Watchers were meant only to stand in silence, keeping vigil here, at the Pillar Hall of the World. You got worked up all of a sudden. Guess you're the type to get all sulky to see someone else free while you were stuck. But my sister miscalculated in one way. I'm gonna snooze this ad real quick. Asmodee, answer all the questions of people who show up here. Not like they'll remember the answers anyway, either. And I took that personally. I'm an introvert. I'm not good with words. I've read a lot, sure. Maybe I even understand plenty of truths. But I avoid talking when I can. The one who'll change your mind isn't me. Null, I'll leave it to you. And we fight. Okay. I don't know what happened.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Observe.
Okay, nice. This is way too easy with lunar mechanics.
You dust. Perceive the world beyond. So marks the beginning of your fall.
He's got a good voice though. I like his voice. Lord of Stars, Child of Man. Oh, I didn't see what it said. 80k. Get over here.
Things are about to get dicey. Cleanup sequence is surge.
So we just fight repeatedly.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Excision required.
Who does he sound like?
Hear the dark.
Ooh. Nope. Staying away from that.
Defensive mode explain.
Observe. Be silent. To dust.
Defeat Melancholy.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Is he regaining health? Like outside of that one time that he did?
Surge.
Observe. Night falls.
I think I might have missed.
All illusions
Ooh.
shall be shattered.
What? Was that 120k or 1,200,000 something?
Close your eyes.
Hang on.
Game's up. Installation chamber.
Come on. Come on.
Observe. Night falls. Be silent.
Oh. Okay, out of that. Out of that. Out of that. Oh, I don't know where. Okay, okay, okay.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Defensive mode engage. Flame. Three moons converge.
I've heard that voice somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I keep forgetting to use Flintz's burst. Like his full burst.
Observe. To dust.
Hey, what if I just punch him with the Nefa?
Gotcha.
Kinda wanna just punch him with the Nefa.
The all worlds shall fall.
Oh, never mind. Cannot. Yo. Oh, okay. Nice. These QTEs are kind of silly, but it's still really cool. Nihilida. Nihilida. I understand. I understand now. When the divine departs the throne, all creations are free. Malanta, what do you want to say? This comes from years of living alongside my own melancholy, though I suppose I'm saying it a bit late. If your melancholy feels uncontrollable, that's a physiological illness. You should seek help early, get treatment, and cooperate with the ones administering it. You are like your sister, utterly incomprehensible. Creatures like us, manifestations of the rules. Who shall we see when we fall ill? Do you feel guilty now, beating up a patient? Guess getting to know others has changed you a bit, Zeitland. You sure have picked up some bad habits along the way. I'm gonna snooze the ad again. Lanta, Lord of Stars, child of man, this fate is yours to suffer. We introverts are all a little twisted on the inside. Yikes. You won't be seeing me like this for much longer anyway. Oh, don't say that, please. Zeitlin, don't remind us of that. Zeitlin, to the person who attacked us, I think you're sick. You should go seek medical help. She's just that meme of the guy who's like, stop it. Get help. There you go again, saying something super saddening. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, can she stop with the... I thought she's not supposed to be melancholy anymore. I thought that's... I don't know, like, I guess she's not going to be melancholy for much longer, right? But, still. Like I said, I've got a dark side. Malanta, I still have questions. Then ask them now. I won't be here much longer. Passing judgment on the painter who defiled the laws of space. Severing the path to the corridor of nothingness. I know it's not the voice that he has, but like, I don't know. I just feel like the rough, gravelly voice is just kind of fitting for most evil characters. Even though he's not probably evil, he's just doing his job, I guess. And he's just sad. I mean, it's not an excuse, but like, you know, I don't think he's actually evil. Those were acts of transgression. My rebellion has triggered self-destruction as per the rules themselves. In truth, I would rather not answer your questions, but I suspect even that small act of defiance would only hasten my disappearance. Oh hey, Maki mentioned the painter who defiled the laws. Oh, that's true, you're right. About my sibling. You've already come this far, have you not? Your will is still your own, and your feet are still unshackled. Go, find your sibling yourself. You're not like me, a being who bound by their own wings, only to watch them break. Why are you tormenting everyone? Tormenting them? No, I'm correcting them. I'm returning them to the form heaven intended. They ascended to heaven, yet rejected its sacred stillness and cling instead to the corruption of the mortal world. So that's it. I'm jealous. Jealous of them. Jealous of the fallen Nihilida. Jealous of change. Jealous of freedom. Jealous of life. I thought that if I did everything right, then when my creator returned, she would praise me. That would have been enough. Enough to soothe me. Enough to prove them all wrong. Why would she not look back? Why did she not ask if I wished to leave beside her? If you were always this stubborn and heartless, the answer shouldn't be hard to grasp. If you'd shown even a hint of rebellion, she might have taken you with her. Sightland, is there anything you wanted to ask? Me? Let me think. I want to know why people say the sanatorium is cursed. Once, the Abyss brought disaster to this land. The knights stationed here fought to the last and did not retreat. When the report of the battle arrived at Dormant Port, it contained only a single line. None who went to Windrest Peak returned. I see. So there never was a curse. Only warriors who fell in battle and slumber on. The peak where the Knights of the West Wind rest. My time is almost gone. I am filled with hate. Hate for all of you. And still, I want nothing more than to cling to consciousness. to let my awareness live on, unbroken. You and your sister, mortals who love everything and everyone. You still yearn for an ending. And I, who want so badly to go on living, I must face mine instead. Nihilida, my weariness runs deeper than words. Oh. That's one way to do that. I'm gonna use the last snooze on the ad. Alright. Cool. I mean, like, no, he is pretty evil considering the following. If he was just trying to prevent people from advancing, he could have used other methods aside from turning people into lifeless exploding paint, turning people into bookmarks, and turning people into sand. Okay. I didn't say that he was perfect. I didn't even say that he was nice. I just said I don't think he's evil. And I think that's just him lashing out. Out of the methods available to him, he picked the cruelest and pretty personal ones. Okay, you may have a point. You may have a point. I still... he's face level evil, but I don't know if that's like... I think it's just bad programming. I think it's just really bad, like personality design on Asmodee's part. That's where I'm gonna go with. Hate how Melanto's response implies he might be able to find Lumine. He just doesn't want to. Literally just go figure it out yourself. Oh hey, another Asmodee portal. We saw those spying on us back in Natlan when we were talking to past Lumine. Oh, that's what that was.
Exactly
It's gone from the sky, isn't it? Yeah, it's not there anymore.
I didn't quite catch your request. All in a day's work.
Thank you for the hydrate orchid. Oh. In his defense, he was pretty sad. True, he was pretty sad. No, he was. I just think that like, it's like Kane from Digital Circus. Kane isn't evil. He's a child having a tantrum who doesn't understand the right way to do things or like the acceptable way to do things. He was given like he's just flawed. And that's just the only way that he can communicate with the world or interact with the world. I don't think it's right by any stretch of the, whatever, but I do think that it doesn't necessarily equate to evil. I don't know. It's a very philosophical question. Arsenal, welcome in. How you doing? Odd fact about Maki, at least on the wiki, he is grouped with Dottore, which is funny. I think because Maki is Escher, and Escher is one of Dottore's past selves or like segments. But I don't know if it's like Escher actually is, or if... Wait, can we just fall? Wait, can we just jump off? Return to the... Do we just jump off? Hang on, what here... While I'm here... I kind of want to take a picture, actually. Hang on. Let me grab a picture real quick. What's the best place to take a picture? Oh, also achievements. Oh, I did not mean to grab the camera.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Let's go here, I guess. Neverness to Everness is coming up in 2 days, hoping you'll break your gacha burnout. Hopefully, hopefully. Oh, wait, can we not? Oh, darn. Maybe here? Like in front of the waypoint? Good and evil are defined by how the overall society defines it. They have definitions, but the definitions are variable. Unless you're religious, in which case good and evil is based on what your religion says. Fair point. But like just in this contextual like sense, like I think that I don't know. It's way too philosophical. I was not prepared to debate whether Melanto was truly evil or not. And my mind may change once I like think about it more. It's just my initial like impression is wanting to give it the benefit of the doubt. But I don't know. This is a really cool place. All right. Right there. Now, can we just jump off?
Someone needs assistance.
I am going to try. Yeah, just taking pictures. Yep, yep. All right. Oh, okay. Well, we tried. That's okay. Well, that makes sense. Is it this one? There we go. It's this one. It is. That's true. There is a waypoint to get back there. I guess I didn't actually. That didn't process that I could get back there. I'm used to not being able to revisit places. We still go lower, I think, right? Is it this one then? This is a fake cube. Oh, I guess there was there a leave interact? I didn't see it. Is this also not the right place? Okay, well, how do I... Can I use this? There we go. Just the cube itself. Gotcha, gotcha. We taught Malanta a lesson, Astoria. Indeed. Looking at the sky tells me as much. Did Malanta say anything useful? You tell Astoria what just happened. A lot happened. The word Watcher originally referred to those who are awakened and enlightened. A Watcher who closes their eyes can only be swallowed by darkness, yet awakening itself defies the Creator's will, and is thus condemned as a fall from grace. Speaking of which, Dex, we taught you, played with you, took good care of you. You were raised by all of us, together. When you grow up, remember the kindness we've shown you, okay? It doesn't understand. No, Dex. Oh, that's sad. It's just gonna, like, forget everything and become like a regular Watcher. By the way, that heretical myth about light and darkness birthing the primordial human, do you have any idea what it refers to? I'm not entirely sure what Malanta meant either. The first thing that came to mind was a parable once condemned as heresy by the angels. It tells of the god of light who created a body in its own likeness, only for it to be stolen away by the king of darkness. Thus, within that single body, the powers of light and darkness began to contend with one another, and so the primordial human, bearing both, came to possess both good and evil. It's a lesser-known version of the primordial human myth. That's a bit too bare bones. Not sure it'll help us much. And I'm afraid I cannot recall much else about this at the moment. Aren't you going to say goodbye to me, Astoria? I owe you an apology. And your sister, too. Actually, while I was quiet earlier, I was thinking about something. What was it? What my epitaph should say. Don't get the wrong idea, Paimon. We're not immortal after all. Everyone needs one eventually. But I couldn't think of anything before. My sister's fake tombstone already had such a good line, you see. Then, just now, it came to me. And my epitaph will read, "To be continued." Does the quest end right there? No, okay, I was gonna say. That would have been really interesting. Pretty much on par with One Lifetime Doesn't Count, wouldn't you say? A person is a story in motion. It shouldn't end just because life does. So, goodbye, Astoria. Goodbye, Lind. And when you see Hilda, give her my regards. I can't promise I'll remember any of this, and I can't promise she'll remember you either. Come on, Noel, Paimon. Take me back down. Then, we'll meet again, like it's the first time. That's sad. It's just a hand. Wow, you really... Oh, this is Island. Wow, you really do wind up seeing anything if you live long enough. I was just thinking earlier. You were incredible back there, especially against Malanta. But What was it you did again? And who are you, exactly? Is your memory fading away? Who am I? Your name is Zeitland. That's right. Also, Paimon's Paimon, and this here is Null. We're your good friends. Friends? Yes, we're friends who've been through hell and back together. Really? I can feel it. It must be true. And your sister's been traveling the world lately just to clear her head. Someday the two of you will meet again. Wow, that sounds like very similar to the Ether and Lumin story. Just at its core is the one sibling has been traveling and then one day they'll meet again. Original Hilda equals Zeitland theory originated from one lifetime doesn't count because it was kind of like a second life. You said earlier, doesn't work out with all the details. Yeah, that's true. Paimon, you sure you want to say that next to the gravestone? Yeah, Paimon, read the room again, please. You like the series of quests, and it sounds cool with a quest being named Hell. Did find it on the nose a bit of on a few things religiously, nothing really bad, just a bit more forward than normal. Yeah, it was. And like, it didn't even really need to be, given like the context of the quests, but it was really interesting. It was a really interesting series of quests. She might not remember you at first, either, but you share the same blood, not to mention the same face. You'll recognize each other right away, Paimon's sure of it. I have an older sister. You can ignore this gravestone. Your sister put it up herself, just for fun. It's her way of saying she's been reborn. She's definitely still alive. My sister. Mm-hmm. She's kinda silly, huh? Huh? Anyway, there should be some information about you in your suitcase. Take a look. You'll probably remember things once you do. Okay, I will. And one more thing. You're an amazing person. Like, saved an entire world amazing. I knew it. I knew the Paimon was gonna do the little jump. The little Paimon starfish jump thing is so cute. I knew she was gonna do it. Who? Me? Everyone is deeply grateful to you. So live proudly, okay? And if anyone ever picks on you or makes you feel bad, just write to Null. There's nothing he can't handle for you. Is there anything you want to do right now? I don't know, but I'm starving. Like I haven't eaten in days. Paimon's hungry too. She needs food now. Hurry up and empty your backpack. Paimon wants tons of chicken mushroom skewers. I mean, I did make a lot of chicken mushroom skewers. Oh. That were the quest ends? Yup, that's where the quest ends. That was really interesting. That was a very minor thing, but it was a unique ending to a quest, or just a unique thing to any, well, maybe not unique, but very rarely do we see NPCs get like custom movements and animations when it's not a cutscene. That was cool. That was so interesting.
I'll catch up.
All right. Well, this music is some of your favorite. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let me take a look here.
Someone needs assistance.
It is really pretty up here. It's not the music I expected to be up here. Yeah, this is definitely not the kind of music that I thought would be at a place known, like at a sanatorium that's in ruins, known for being cursed. Also, I wonder something. Does this statue point to anything? Is it oriented this way for a reason? Nothing on the map so far. So that one's pointing out that way to like the southeast-ish. It's like east-southeast. And the one in Mondstadt's actually, the one in Mondstadt's almost facing the same direction. If we use our cursor as a pointer, they're like almost in the exact same direction. It's just slightly more south. I don't think that means anything. I wondered if it might, but I don't think it does. There are 3 more world quests in the new areas, 2 in Mondstadt and 1 in the temple. But those aren't big quest related, so it can be saved for later. Perfect. Just something about it makes you feel a certain way. You can't really name it, but you like it. Maybe like a sense of
Exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
serenity almost is what I kind of get. Like a serene sort of melancholy, like melancholy that isn't just sadness. It's like reservedness, or like, what's the word? Hopeful melancholy, if that even makes sense. Oh, mountains? There's land out there. There's land out there. Are we getting an expansion out there? Interesting. Okay. Cool. All right, let's do Linnea weapon pulls real quick before I forget and get distracted by too much. Going back to Notcry. I'm gonna heal up real quick. Like to assume it's just pointing towards the Temple of Space, while the one in Mondstadt is pointing to Spiral Abyss. Is the one in Mondstadt pointing to Spiral Abyss? A soft melancholy, something like that, yeah. So this one, I mean, it's pointing in the like majority of the direction, but it's like if we look at it pinpointed, it's a little south of Musgrave. But yeah, like the general direction is Spiral Abyss. But that is interesting. I don't know. To grab the rewards. Oh, yes, I did see that. Thank you. Cool. All right.
I'll be there.
Like, it like clips the Cape of Oath. It does, yeah. I don't think they mean anything specifically. There was a theory a while back that I don't know if it ever panned out, but like for the first few nations, there was always like, you could find a stone archway that looked directly at Spiral Abyss. There was one in Mondstadt somewhere, one in Liyue somewhere, one in Inazuma. I think it was right. It was on a shoreline, I think. Like something over like not Rito. Is it Jinran Island? I don't know. It's on a coast somewhere. Maybe not one of the islands, but like on the actual coastline itself. I guess given that, could probably find it this way. But it's anyways, I don't know if it ever panned out or if they ever found more, but like it always pointed to Spiral Abyss, and that was interesting. All right, so Linnea's spot up here, or not up here, but at Speranza.
The wind rises.
Behind this thing. I remembered. Well, I half remembered. Half just used the map. Alright, I think we'll just use the Geo team since it's already set up. Lucky number 73. I don't know why you're thinking 73, just am. But why such a high number, Jua? We're at 5 pity. Why do you want it to be at 73? Oh, but hang on. Wait, we have enough to do another 10 pull. Because we can do that, and then we can do these two. And that is 10. You don't want it to be 73, you're just saying, okay, well, fair. You think it'll be at 42? I'm hoping for earlier. I don't want to spend too much money on this. Alright, so we're at 5 pity right now. You'll guess 51, 37. Oh my gosh. 37 is like the lowest number. It's still kind of high, but like I would take it at 37. I would be happy if it were 37. You're also feeling 58, but 73 feels close for some reason because you know my luck in this game, Jua. You know how unlucky I am in this game. All right, well, you'll get 17. If it's 17, oh my goodness, I will be ecstatic. So this is 5 to 15. Neat, they announced the Zenless Pro Tag will now be able to fight. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I wonder what their kit's gonna be like then. All right, 5 to 15. Okay, there's our 4-star. Noelle. All right. Well, we immediately are out of wishes. We can do one, but I'm not gonna do. Should I do? No, I shouldn't do one. I want to keep things as even right now as possible. So, I need to switch my screen while I consult. While I consult the person behind the curtain here. I'll use my. If I go to this screen, I used this one last time, right? Yeah. Okay. Y'all can still hear me, right? Just not the game. They have a thing for it, at least showing they dropped 10 minutes ago. Ooh, nice. What should I... What pack should I... What should I theoretically get? If we're at 15 pity, we could go as high as... Oh, wait, hang on, Jua. Does it change your number, the 73 number, if we take into account that hard pity on weapon banner is 80? Or do you still think it's 73? Make a choice you won't regret. I mean, if I'm going to be spending money anyways for Nicole, I might as well just go all out, right? We're just going all out. Screw it. We're going all out. Flip a comically large coin. I do not have a comically large coin, unfortunately. All right, we did it. We did it. We got the big pack. We got the big one. Please don't regret going all out. I mean, I'm coping right now by saying that I'm going to be spending money on Nicole anyways, so I might as well front the cost first. You know, because it's gonna happen one way or another. So I might as well just front the cost and get the one with the biggest discount, right? So yeah, that's how we look at this. What am I waiting for, Jua? Forgot to tell me? What did you forget to tell me? What's wrong? Jua, what's wrong? I'm putting things on pause. I see nothing changing. I see nothing happening, and I'm scared. Jewel will never share. There's free premiums if you use the website to purchase instead of buy. Well, that's good to know for our Nicole polls. So, please remember for the Nicole polls, I guess. Wait, how many? Wait, hang on. Free promos if you use the website to purchase instead of buying in the game. Is it a different type of free than like the bonus amount? So like the 6480 plus the 1600. So we got a total of 8080. Is there a different amount of... Because essentially this is primos. It's a 1-to-1 conversion. In addition to the bonus. Pain. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just remember for Nicole, because I have a sneaky suspicion that the game's just gonna drag my pity through the mud yet again. You sent a link in Steam? Alright, gotcha. We'll have to remember that for Nicole polls. For now, did I just... Guys, I'm so dumb. I pulled on... No one told me, and I pulled on Linnea's banner instead of the weapon banner. I'm pretty sure I just did a 10 pull on the Linnea banner. Okay, well, that just means we're at 10 pity for Nicole, which is good. We're building pity. It's sure. Didn't even, yeah, I didn't even notice as well. Double check. All right, Jules gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure because the banner brought me back to, because if I leave this, right, and I go back to it, it should bring us back to the last banner we were on. Since we logged in. So I think we just did a 10 pull on Linnea's. We just did a 10 pull on the character banner, which is fine because we didn't get it. Well, okay, hang on. Actually, I take it back. If we lost our 50-50 on Linnea's banner on a 10 pull at 0 pity, that honestly would have been the best thing possible to get a Nicole, because it would have guaranteed Nicole. But at the same time, we just spent 10 wishes where we didn't need to. All right, anyways, this is 5, right? This is 5 to 15. That was wrong banner. Yeah, that checks out. That's okay. Well, 5 to 15. Take 2. Oh! So now we don't have to spend as much for Nicole. That's the positive news. Was it 17? No, that was no, because it wasn't even 15 yet. A Jack Frost, because how many? So this would be 1, 2. So that would have been 8. 13. No. Yeah, 13. That was 13. Lucky 13. And a Mika-con. Nice. Beat the odds? Yes, we did. Who said 13? Oh, wait, no. Maddie, you were saying 17 because that's what you guessed, right? So we got it way earlier. Oh my gosh. That was in 10? No, yeah. No, oh my gosh. Yo, let's go. I dedicate this early pull. It was a guaranteed, but I dedicate this early pull to all of you in chat. Maddie, Jua, Cobalt, Lynn. Thank you guys. Oh, Orchid. Who else gave a number? Orchid, Maddie, Jua, Lynn. Thank you all. I appreciate you. I appreciate you bestowing the luck. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Can't be a prediction master every day, and glad you were wrong. Yes, I am glad you were wrong too. Okay, Linnea is immediately getting it. I need to level it up too. So LG can now go back to who was it? Auroron? Yo, and it's so good too. It looks so good on her. Alright, let's enhance it real quick. Make sure I'm not getting rid of anything I don't need, because I don't want to deal with that again. Alright, we should be fine. Yo, overall, very successful stream. Got our bow? Yes, I did. Thank you, Angel. Maury, welcome in. The cool is endless thing. I will open that in a tab. I will watch that in a bit. Thank you for sending, though. Elegy for Auron? Okay, perfect. Gotcha. Magic to Linny. So giving Linny back his signature. Those are living Jack Frost that kind of vibe and breathe. Oh, you're... Wait, no, but Jack Frosts don't look like that, though, I thought. I thought Jack Frosts look very different from Lumi. No? They just kind of vibe and breathe. They are vibing and breathing. I see that, but like... One, I'm a little concerned if they're living Jack Frosts. You did, man. Hope you have a good night and congrats. Thank you again, Maddie. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you get some good rest, my friend. Take care. I will see you tomorrow for your stream. Oh, I don't have enough of these. Ooh, I can get those tomorrow. I'll get those tomorrow. But right now she's at a level 40 bow. Does the size difference not mean enough in the sheer gluttony of Lumi? But like, I thought that they like were different colors and stuff. Was it not? I don't know. Anyways, whatever they are, they're adorable. They make her bow look super cute. And yeah, a defense bow is crazy. Never thought I'd see the day. I'm so glad though. Hang on, I just realized something. No, hang on, this wouldn't be good on Goro. No, I take it back. Like the defense, sure, maybe, but like overall, I don't think. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. It's on the person that needs it the most. Tony, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 23 months. Oh my goodness, Tony, thank you, thank you. How have you been? How have you been doing? Alright. Alright, I can't level up anymore. I guess I should also give Auroron. Wait, hang on. I need to start with Linny. Where's Linny? Linny has this one, so we switch this to Elegy, and then switch that. So now they have those. Chaska can get this one, I guess, right? What is Chaska using? I forget. Chaska is using... Oh, I never changed it. Okay, so let's give her this one. So 1, 2, 3 signature bow users with their... Or 3 signature bows on their corresponding users. Actually, I think this is technically Yoimiya's signature as well, no? Or is it just her best in slot? Elegy to Auroron, Magic to Linny. We did that, right? Wait, did I mess it up? Hang on. Where's Linny? Where did Linny go? Yeah, Magic to Linny. Oh, okay, I did it right. Okay, gotcha. It's been a mixed bag, but things are improving, so can't complain. I've been well. Oh, I'm sorry if things have been a mixed bag, but I'm glad to hear that they're improving. I'm really glad to hear that. Guess you're gonna be building a lot of bows in the near future? Yes, I am. Thundering Pulse is Yoimiya's signature. Okay, so yeah, 4 signature bows on their corresponding users. That actually feels pretty good. What are the other weapons I have? That's his signature. I'm calling it her signature. I don't care what anyone else says. That's her signature. This one, I don't know if that's technically a signature. I don't think Diluc technically has a signature. It is one of his best in slots, if not his best in slot. I don't know if there's been anything that's surpassed it. And I guess it also depends on the build. I don't know if that's considered signature. We don't have hers. Signature. I forgot I got Yaimiko's. And that... Oh, and signature. But she's got the level 1 version. Zabaya's got the level 80 version. Alright. That actually is really wild. I have spent so much money on this game. Oh my gosh. Alright. That's just for all that. And then this is... a commission from the cure... Oh, right. This is the event, isn't it? Yeah, that's the event. Okay. The event will probably start... We'll probably start the event next stream. Right, Jua? Was that our plan? We'll start the event next stream, but we won't be able to finish it. So we'll finish it the next stream, or the stream after that. Yoimiya's signature doesn't match her because that was from back when they were trying to make all the weapons as part of a set of 5. I saw something about that recently, yeah. Really like the bow for its Ascension appearance versus base appearance. Which has the Fae open their eyes. Oh wait, that's cute. I definitely need to get that done. That's so cute though. The one pole arm by Linnea's bow is Emily's signature. Yes, it is. But I don't have Emily. So it just remains as a standalone. I don't think any other one can use it really well unless you run Burning. And I don't really like Burning because it hurts me too. So it just stays unused until the eventual Emily that surely we'll get one day. So we start Thursday, finish next week Monday. Probably try to fit Spiral Abyss in there somewhere as well. Unison was the last nation that had a full 5 set of weapons. Sumeru did a few dual sets, such as the keys, which had that appearance. After that, it kind of stopped. It did, and I'm kind of glad. The video that I saw where they're talking about it was saying how they're glad that it's no longer a thing, because it makes more sense to have it match the character than it does just to kind of match a set. But at the same time, having a set that matches is kind of quaint. It's kind of cool. I think it's nice, but then it makes you feel a little more obligated to try to collect the whole set versus just, oh, let me just grab the signature that matches them, you know? Do theater? I did do theater, yes. We got Act 10, Arcanum 2. I have no idea because that Emily missed her signature for a while, so when you got her signature, she got it right away. Valid. Very valid. Alright, but yeah, I'm going to have to build Linnea's. I've not been having great luck on the artifacts for this team. Like, these are decent-ish as like placeholders, but they really need to be changed out. Anyways, you should use the Hoyoverse pop-up center scent. The bonus they do sometimes changes, but currently it's a bonus 8% primos per order. So on a $100 purchase, you get about an extra 518 primos. Yeah, I really would have. That would have been really nice to know before I dropped that much on.
Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Anyways, it's not important. It's not the biggest deal. It just kind of sucks. But we'll definitely remember that. I don't know if I need to top up again. That's because RNG sucks. It does. At least for you, it always does. It does. I've seen one person. I don't remember who it was, but one person who gets pretty good artifact RNG. Yeah, anyways, it's just been me constantly grinding these artifacts for however long it's been since I decided to make this team. But, you know, we ball. It's all good. Just make sure, congrats on all the stuff today. Thank you, Cobalt. Glad you enjoyed that quest series. It's one of your favorites. It was a really good one. I really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But with that, I don't think there's anything else that we can do in like 10 minutes. Except, you know what? Since I've got the resin and since I've got the time, let's do a quick artifact run. And you guys can see, yet again, because I haven't done artifact runs on stream in a while. And this could either go really well or about as normal as it does for me. But you guys can see, potentially, what my artifact luck is like. We'll do one run here. Oh, this is the one guy. So we just need this team. It's the only source of top-ups that not in-game gives better deals and can be trusted. One new world quest you can do in 10 minutes if you want. Ooh. Let's save it, Jua. Just like it, because I'm a little afraid now that I've already like committed, and because like I don't know if I can keep it to 10 minutes with chat. Let's save it. Let's hold on to it. This one I know I can get through pretty quickly. All right, cool.
Things are about to get dicey.
Whoa, a moonlit night for all.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Can I also just say, yet again, I love Lunar Charged.
Be silent.
All right, so let's see what we get. We're gonna use 40 resin, and we're gonna get. That's not terrible. It's not good. It's not terrible though. So we'll hold on to it. That's not good. So basically, my threshold for what's considered good and not is if it has 2 flat stats, it's not good. Unless it also has crit rate and crit damage on it, main stat and or substat. Then you have to roll it just to see, and if it rolls outside of crit rate or crit damage once, it's immediately not good. So that one's not good. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna use a condensed resin on this one, just to get a larger sample pool, a larger sample size.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Surge.
Observe. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent. Fear the dark.
Okay. So. What did we get this time? That's... Wait a minute. For Noelle? This is the set that we're going for Noelle. Crit rate, ER, defense main stat. The 2 HP's kind of negated out a little bit. But honestly, not a bad one. Okay, that one's not good. And this one's not bad for a feather. Okay, so my luck's not as bad as it normally is, I feel like. Because sometimes I just consistently get like 2 or 3 flat stats in a row. Question on how your Varka build is going. See, that's another thing. That's the other artifact domain that I was grinding and just don't get good drops in. But this is where he's at right now. I can show you the build itself. Varka is still level 70. What do I need? I need more of these. So I need to do 1 or 2 more moon geckos, which I did over the past few days. And he is at 47, 156. Relatively low. What does he need? Attack? Is it just attack? Oh, I could also... I should also do this at some point before the other quest. Huh. That would make sense, I think. Okay, yeah, so he just needs attack. It's just attack. It's all attack. And then we've got an attack sands that I didn't level up because I didn't like the substats. An attack goblet, which I did level up because I did like the substats, except it rolled into HP, it looks like, which is unfortunate. Oh, I have it starred, so I'm going to get rid of it once I can replace it with something like, I guess that. And then this one, which I leveled up again because it was relatively fine. So, not great artifacts. Really not great artifacts. But these are the best ones I have for him. And then I changed him out to Serpent Spine for higher crit rate. And I guess higher damage output. Do you want to use that set? You need to do that homework. Yeah, I do. So forgot about Varka's homework. You should do that. Okay, we'll have to do that before we could probably do that and his, well, no, I guess it depends on how I have his build. We'll figure it out. But homework before his weapon skin quest. Any buff helps, that's true. 10, welcome in. Sorry you're late, just got off work. Oof, no worries. Hope work went well. Thank you for the care package and the hydrate. Let's see. What did I miss? Something I missed something. Oh, Angel's message. I think he has to be level 80 for you to do that homework for him though. Well, that's fine, because we're close. If it's level 80, then I just need to do the moon gecko 1 or 2 more times, and I can make these, and we'll be fine. Need to get some sleep. It's nearly 1 AM. Oh gosh, yes, please get some sleep, Orchid. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it as always. Get some good rest, my friend. It's a free 20% crit rate for just having the set, which is very major. That's true. That is true. Good night, Orchid. I will see you next time. Thank you for the tuck for Orchid. Let me do the care package and the hydrate. Even though we're right about to end here. Level 70 or not 80. Okay, so we could do it then. Alright, well, that's good to know. I still need to build him though. Like, I still need better artifacts. And that's just gonna come with time. And good luck, I guess. Why? Oh, right. Mika. Mika has no artifacts. He's not ready for the battlefield at all. Should probably focus on driving. Yes, please focus on driving. Please get home safely. We'll talk later, but yeah, have a good one. And yes, not back by industry. Have a good night, Nolan chat. Thank you, 10. I appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. Alright, we are actually going to end there, though. Just because we're about at that time and not a whole lot left to do. So, oh, I have a singular primo that I can claim. And that's it. Alright. How many wishes can we get? 6540. That's actually funny. 6540 is a pin that I use at work for a website just because it's like super quick for me to type. Like it wanted me to come up with a pin. It's like, I can't think of anything that I would use that I wouldn't forget. So I just use something that like my hand would easily type. Just 6540 when you're like resting on the home row. Divided by 160 is 40. That is 40 wishes right there. Cool. You'll watch this evening if you're curious at all. I will watch it. But I will watch it off stream. To bring it to Noel's bank account, use 6540. It's not my bank account. My bank account pin is something very different. It's for a work thing, and I don't really care about work stuff. Even though I probably should be a bit conscientious about what that pin is for, but like, to me, it doesn't matter a whole lot. About 40-ish. Wow, Mochi, you actually really got it. That's the pin code for Noel's stack safe. Mochi, you're not supposed to tell them. It's the pin to my secret stash of Dr. Pepper. Alright, yeah, but no, thank you everyone. Here, let's switch off to this. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot I had an achievement as well. What did I get the achievement for? Demon Mountain's Breath. Farewell Magic Mountain. Complete a long day in the mountains. I see. Alrighty. Avatar. Wait. Do we have a Zeitland avatar now? Oh, we do. Oh, it's so cute. Wait. We have a Zeitland avatar and it's so cute. That's adorable. Okay, but thank you everyone. Love Dr. Pepper. Yes. About your first credit card having the security code 000. You might have, Jua. It sounds vaguely familiar. That's hilarious. Alrighty, we're gonna find someone to raid. Is there anyone that we know who's live? We've got a fair amount of people. Ooh, someone's got some beta leaks that we probably won't raid into just in case. What about what is this person? That's a cool avatar. Or a cool little, I don't know if it's a PNG tuber or a, oh, it looks like it's a full-on model. Is next time part 2 of the current chunk the new event? I think, no, we finished all of this one. Julia just said there's 3 more like mini side quests that aren't related. But to answer the other part, Mochi, yes, next stream will be new event. Yeah, what Julia said. Oh, no worries, Mochi. Yeah, we finished the big main quest, so now it's just gonna be the little mini world quest and then also the event. I thought there was someone else that I recognized. Wait, let me check my phone for the notifications and see if it was there that I saw. No. Oh, wait, actually, hang on. This person or this person? Nope. And nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's go say hi. Ooh, let's go say hi to Toast. Miss Noel's Hell Arc. Got to see Noel's Glider fashion show. Yes, it was. I forgot there was a bit of a fashion show in the beginning. All right, let's go say hi to Toast. All right, we're raiding into Toast. It's got a very chill vibe. All right, go ahead and copy the raid message that you're able to use. I'm stealing that from Cobalt because I can never copy it correctly from the Stream Elements one because of how the chat buttons keep popping up. Alrighty. Let's go say hi to Toast. Go show him some love. And I will see you all next time. Thanks again for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the good vibes. Thank you for all the like well wishes for the it was I never get earlies for anything. It was so cool. Anyways, I will see you guys next time for the event. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Night, Lynn, Cobalt, Jua, Mochi, Tony. I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye. You were sending bad wishes? No.